Good afternoon. It is 3:02. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the Circa Sports at Kentucky Downs studios. The Titans were back on the practice field today as they continue their prep for Indianapolis on Sunday. Reports from practice say that there was no sign of J.C. Latham with a hip injury or Bryce Oliver dealing with that knee injury. T'Vondre Sweat with that ankle and Kevin Zeitler dealing with an elbow both returned to practice. Quarterback L'Jarius Sneed, who's dealing with a back injury, worked on a side field. In college football news, the SEC will announce that it will reveal all opponents for every team in its new 9-game schedule for football in 2026, according to CBS Sports. The 3 permanent rivals will be referred to as annual opponents and will be reviewed every 4 years. Those will be announced as well. Also, South Carolina quarterback Lenora Sellers is trending towards playing on Saturday at Missouri, barring a setback. Multiple reports say Sellers left the loss versus Vanderbilt early with a concussion last weekend. For your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Bring news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Yo, what up, Nashville? 3HL is on the air. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. Hope you're having a great Thursday. The weekend is almost here. Friday, Junior?
Yes, sir.
We'll type that.
Sleigh Dog with the Ramon Foster.
Big Savage.
Is that a game-worn jersey?
This is definitely a game jersey. I don't think he wore this one. I think I got this one out the plastic, but it's definitely a game. Because, the other ones had them long sleeves. Sweet. I was like, man. Hey, man,
yeah.
I think one of them game jerseys like y'all that get tucked up under the shoulder pads. So my dog delivered.
Sleigh Dog is here, y'all.
I'm in the building. Better be ready.
Car ain't got no roof.
Man, the car.
We haven't quite gotten there yet, huh?
Man, we keep trying to get there.
Trying.
If the Titans were to beat the Colts, would the roof come off?
Yeah.
Yes.
Divisional game? Rivalry game?
No question.
Danny Dimes? Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you where I am with it. Like, I went back and was getting juiced up because I had some memories pop up on my phone from Facebook during the tailgate. Walking to the stadium, Titans after a win. That was so long ago.
Titans after a win. What year was that?
That's what I'm saying. It was so long ago, Babsy. God, can we get back to it? Can we get back to it?
Like, baby Babs can't talk about the good old days.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you remember when she was born, we started the baby boomer Titans fan base?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That didn't really take off.
Yeah. It's been a rough one for baby Babs.
That thing went out like the Hindenburg.
Now, she did see them in some playoff action in my belly. Remember?
Oh, that was good then. Because when y'all went to Kansas City, there we go. So she knows the feel. She's never seen it.
She does say tighten up all the time, so we'll give her that.
There we go.
Oh, that's good. You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
The F&M Bank chat is open. Don Davenport is here.
Oh, yeah. What up, Babsy?
Let's go.
Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe on YouTube. Babs, no game this weekend?
Oh, yeah. I got a game every weekend with my same old crew. I just happen to be able to get a later flight because I'm not going to East Bum this weekend. So I've got NC State at Duke, so I'm flying out tonight.
Brad Powers likes Duke minus the 2.5, although it's popped up to 3.5 now.
Really?
He does. Mm-hmm. That surprises me. Duke's struggled.
They have.
I mean, they're 1-2.
Yep.
Now, NC State any good?
Man, Coach Doran loves this team.
Yeah.
It was really...
Coach Doran's still there.
He's
That's
still
amazing.
there. Y'all, this is his 13th season.
Yeah.
Do you remember when they were trying to run him out?
I mean, I remember the Tennessee fan base was like, no, you're not hiring him. Remember that?
He's definitely different. I mean, he's like your blue-collar work, put your head down, lunch pail guy. That is Dave. I mean, it's perfect for NC State, right? That is the best fit. All those schools right there. You've got Duke, Carolina, Wake, and NC State. NC State kind of has that moniker of the like lunch pail, let's go just work kind of thing. But he loves this. Y'all, their quarterback is legit.
Really?
I just watched film of him last night, like just all of his plays. I think he's going to be good. He's only a sophomore. Now he's 6'7". 6'7".
So I never got that. I saw the craze going around. I never knew what it was about though.
I don't know. I don't have no idea what you're talking about.
I guess it's all the kids do
the kids
it.
are doing it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's how I found out because when we went on our family trip to the beach, like the 11, 12, 13, 14-year-old boys
Yeah, I took a crew
would
down.
always get the parents to try and say it without knowing that they're saying it. Like,
Okay.
hey, what comes after 5, 6, 7?
I will give my insight into this because I know what it's from.
This
Just
your
happen to
generation.
know.
It's from a rap
that's
song,
younger than me.
isn't it?
No, so LaMelo Ball did an interview with a attractive-looking reporter, and she asked how tall he was, and he goes, I don't know, about 6'7", and children in this modern age took a joke to that, and they made it a thing.
They latch
now
on
it's
to
run.
anything.
It's run. I mean, it's like
Random things.
That was
they
a
taught-
craze.
it still is.
Like some teachers have outlawed it.
They
Seriously.
taught Baby Babs to say it, so now she says
Really?
6'7".
Like what?
Yeah.
I was like, what does it mean?
Then I heard a couple weeks ago that now it means something dirty, but then
Oh, really?
yeah, but my 13-year-old assured me that that is not true. So
Okay, good.
Okay.
Eh.
Yeah. I don't know.
Anyway, so NC State's quarterback 6'7".
That's a tall guy right there that's like Torin. What's his name?
Taylor Green.
Taylor Green. I would
Is
say
he
Torin
that
Green.
tall?
Man, he got bad.
Remember the picture with him and
He
Slay?
long.
And he was trying to say he was 6'6",
Yeah,
and
he
he's
ain't no
the same
6'6".
size as Slay?
Ain't no
Okay.
6'6".
He is listed at 6'6" on their website.
He's
on
not.
That's a
ESPN.
lie.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
It's
a
funny.
lie.
CJ Bailey, the NC State quarterback, also listed at 6'6".
Really?
He's 6'7". Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it because tall quarterbacks don't make it to
That's
the league?
exactly right.
They don't make it in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Name a quarterback 6'6" or taller that was successful.
Zero.
Peyton is 6'6".
He's
really
listed at
6'7".
6'5", though.
Yeah, but his head.
He's not
don't give him
6'.
every bit of 6'7".
He has the biggest head ever.
Man, that's a big old A. That's
That's a big old egg.
yeah, buddy. Ain't-
There's
no
a
question.
big old brain in it.
Like I literally took a picture with him, and my shoulders were above him, but his head was like hovering like where mine is. Like, how'd you do that? Like, is that a button you pressed or something?
Yeah, so
It's crazy.
the tallest quarterback to ever play in the NFL was Dan McGuire, who stood at 6'8".
yeah,
Yep.
and he
And
was not
nothing.
good.
Yeah, he
Smart
was nothing.
McGuire's brother.
He was
Did
not-
Brock Osweiler
He was
played,
6'7".
right? Okay.
Rock.
But he wasn't good either, right?
I'm telling you, that's a thing in the NFL. They do stories on it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taller than 6'5", you don't do.
Is it 6'5" is kind of the number?
Yeah. and
Well,
there-
it's going to be
there are very few of
fascinating
those.
to watch Talon and this kid. This kid's only a sophomore. I think he has a lot of the tangibles, at
DHP.
least NFL wise.
Peyton at least 6'10" with that noggin.
I'm gonna see if I can find that picture. It
Of
was
you and him?
amazing to me. Yeah. Like, how did he do that?
So his shoulders are like 3 inches shorter than yours,
But his head is
but
like,
then it's like right up there.
like, what happened?
That's really funny.
So good.
I forgot to do the bingo card yesterday, and I thought it was pretty funny. So I was going to do this. I've upgraded Tennessee and downgraded Georgia. That's what Todd Furman said coming out of the Tennessee-Georgia game with his power rankings.
He did say that.
The
Yes, good questions
UAB
in there.
defense is the worst in the country. So he said
How many points?
if Tennessee shows up and is motivated, they'll score 70, is what he said.
I don't know how you're not motivated after coming off that loss.
Right.
You can't wait to get back out there.
Good God, Babs. That was a caller
Yep.
when he found out that you were entertaining the thought of getting a pig.
Yes.
This is negative pissy Mike.
I couldn't believe that. That blew me away yesterday.
Mike, who usually takes a
Hickory
negative turn,
On everything.
yeah, called in and said the first thing out of his mouth, thought he was going to win Sunday.
And ain't gonna back down.
No.
Whatever his point is, like, you can give him facts, you can give him anything to swing, but he's not going your way, and it's gonna be negative.
Crazy.
He stayed on the Will Levis train long after. Cam
I know, and he said
And
very
he was
positive things
not
about
on
Cam
it.
Ward.
yeah,
And he was not on the camera.
at all.
Yeah.
Now he is.
He said that was the reason we're gonna win.
Cam Ward. You just backed away from the mic.
Yeah,
You're just like, I can't even, like, are we in the real world right now?
Yeah, something may come through this mic and explode or something. I can't do that. I don't need to be near this mic.
Never been positive.
615-737-1045. Terrence, first up today on 3HL. T, what up?
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Good,
bro.
Man, I'm here to tell you, man, John Runyon was 6'9".
We're talking about quarterbacks.
Yeah,
though.
quarterbacks, though,
Yeah.
Tackles and stuff, them always some humongous creatures.
Human beings, yeah.
Yeah, he was a huge individual. I worked for the Oilers for the first couple of years. They was here with Hoss and them as an assistant equipment manager. That's how I knew that.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
You got any other good stories, Terrence?
I do, but I don't think I can tell it to y'all right now, guys.
I mean,
All right, maybe a summer day. We'll let them all
buddy.
out.
awesome.
All right, man. Y'all have a blessed one, guys.
Awesome,
Thanks,
Joey
Terrence.
and Matt and Watterson back in the day.
Oh, you know Watterson has lots of stories.
I mean, he was the subject of a lot of stories.
Correct.
It's the subject.
The tallest quarterback to win a Super Bowl, Joe Flacco and Nick Foles, both 6'6".
I was going to say Nick Foles. I never seen
Flacco is 6'6"?
Yeah.
He looked pretty big, though.
Huh. Interesting.
Interesting.
Okay, well, they're successful.
They are. That's a good point. 615-737-1045.
Babs.
When we come back, where do y'all want to go? You want to go
Everywhere.
You want to go negative Titan stat?
Sure.
Again? I thought we had to turn the corner at some point.
It's just one little stat.
Okay.
But can we turn the corner?
That's depth.
They need to on this
Is
stat.
there a steering wheel on this
He's just
car?
going.
If so, Jesus, take the wheel.
Please.
Also, you've got the injury report when we come back as well.
there you go.
That's coming up. Stay tuned if you want in. 615-737-1045.
Yeah. We were just out at Two Rivers Ford in Mount Juliet off of Belinda Parkway on Monday and helping to fill up this beautiful Ford F-150 that is in their lobby. And Two Rivers Ford is asking for your help collecting non-perishable food items that will benefit Second Harvest Food Bank and the Mount Juliet Help Center as they help to feed those in need and those who need it the most in our community. And this is how easy it is. Next time you're at the grocery store, just pick up some extra cans of food, maybe some dried beans, rice, boxes of cereal, canned tuna, chicken, or salmon, anything that can be stored and served over the next few months, and then drop it by the dealership. Say hi to all my friends over there at Two Rivers Ford. Put it in the back of the F-150 displayed right up front, and you have until the end of the month to do this. So anytime between now and September 30th, let's fill that truck up. This is all a part of Ford Motor Company's Global Caring Month and the world's largest dealership food drive. Two Rivers Ford, the South's most trusted Ford dealer.
My guy Tom Pirtle, president CEO of eSpaces, wants to invite you to check them out. eSpaces.com. Really, really cool business that they've got going on. They've got 15 locations in Middle Tennessee, and you can check them out there. eSpaces.com. eSpaces, redefining co-working with exceptional offices for every business, short-term, long-term, whatever you're looking for. Be sure to reach out to them and find out everything that they do in terms of detail. Again, eSpaces.com. 2 new locations, Cool Springs and in Brentwood. That gives them 15. Designed for entrepreneurs, teams, and established professionals, featuring private offices, team suites, meeting rooms that are fully equipped, 24/7 access, flexible terms, beautiful professional spaces that are move-in ready. Whether you're scaling up or just getting started, eSpaces provides flexibility without compromise. Want to check them out? Tours are available now. Reserve your space early. Visit eSpaces.com. Again, 15 locations, and they've got all kinds of things that they can share with you in terms of what they do. Again, that's eSpaces.com, eSpaces.com. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay with you.
Let's go.
Here's my stat.
Give us something good, y'all.
Before I get to the stat, before we get to the injury report, let's get Brad in here. He's an NC State fan. I'm sure he appreciates Davenport's coverage. Brad, what's up? How are you?
I'm doing great, guys. Thanks for giving me a few seconds of airtime as a poor ACC fan. But enjoy that game this weekend, Don. It'll be more of a home game despite the fact that it's at Duke for the Wolfpack. And I would just encourage any SEC fans this game is, expired for interest to tune in because one of you will be watching your quarterback from next season. I got a feeling he's really good. He's pretty special. A little bit like a young Cam Ward. Maybe runs a little more, makes some maddening plays, holds the ball too long, but he can drop some downs. And Hollywood Smothers, the running back, pretty electric, came from Oklahoma. I doubt we keep him either. So we're kind of a pipeline to the SEC.
They're both sophomores, too.
Rookie class is coming up or something.
Yes. CJ Bailey and Hollywood Smothers.
Hollywood's the best.
What a great name.
I got the background on it. Don't worry. You got to watch the game to find
Detective
out.
Don?
No, not Detective Don. Just a conversation with him. He's awesome, though. He asked, he told Doran yesterday, Coach, this just gives you a look into his super lovable personality. Coach, you ever coached anybody that's as good looking as I am?
That's what I'm talking about. He made for the big stage.
Yep, exactly. And Doran was like, no.
No, Hollywood. You're the man.
That's a coach that understands. I got him for a second.
Yep, exactly.
I've never met one, my man.
But he's hardest worker, just bust his butt. He's funny.
Let's look this guy. Hollywood Smothers, 5'11", 195. He's from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm. I think he was a 4-star maybe coming out.
Really?
When he went to Oklahoma. I think he got hurt there.
Yeah, not much run there. He's been at NC State 2 years. 6.4 yards per carry last year, 6 yards per carry so far this year.
Mm-hmm. And he's super physical, loves contact.
He hadn't had that many carries, so he's got a lot of tread on the tires. Also 10 receptions so far this year, so he can catch the ball out of the backfield.
Yeah, he's fun to watch.
All right. Hollywood Smothers, CJ Bailey.
Hollywood.
I love how we learn about these teams.
I know. What would you do without me? You would know nothing about the ACC.
Speaking of people moving on, Ole Miss coach Lane Kiffin has predicted Tulane coach John Summerall will land an SEC job this offseason. Ole Miss hosts Tulane Saturday at 2:30 on ESPN. Rebs favored by 13.5. Summerall's from Huntsville, Alabama. He played at Kentucky. He was a linebacker there. Coached 2 years at Troy. He was 12-2 and 11-2. Now he's in year 2 at Tulane. He was 9-5 last year, 3-0 this year. So Lane Kiffin talking up his opponent.
And that line went up. I thought it was at 11.5.
It's up to 13.5.
Yes.
Tulane?
Yeah, because you were wondering about that. You were like, why is Ole Miss only an 11.5?
Mm-hmm. So, Babsy, you still have an opportunity, if you would like to jump in on this 18-leg parlay.
It grew.
18 legs?
It was 17 yesterday.
Oh, was it? Maybe it's 17.
It's 17.
And so it's 18 and a 16. I dropped 2 teams.
But what was the Ole Miss Tulane bet on there? Because that did not come across the text.
I'm glad you asked.
All of his were money line bets, right?
No,
I moved some lines.
He moved lines.
I'm a line mover, Babsy. Habitual line mover.
Oh, my God.
He's a betting earthquake.
And it can happen at any moment, Babsy. Ooh.
Things just move around.
I even went back and did an 11-leg last night for some odd reason.
You said, ooh, like you just surprised yourself.
That's like me when I drink wine and then Amazon packages pop up.
This is exactly.
This is Slay's form of Amazon.
You're right. Look at this postulated pop.
I had 4 packages today.
You asked on the 17-leg parlay?
The Ole Miss bet on the 17-leg.
That was Ole Miss by 5.5.
Ole Miss 5.
Minus 5.5. Yep. Anything else?
I don't know what to think about Tulane.
That was it.
But their quarterback looked great.
Yeah, they beat Duke.
Mm-hmm.
Last time, Babsy, you want to get in?
I think I'm okay, but thank you.
All right.
Thanks for the offer.
Pass it along to your daughter.
CJ Frazier.
No.
I got 18-legger this weekend, too.
There go my guy. There we go. See, everybody get money, baby.
Yeah, but is it going to be down goes Frazier?
I hope not, Frazier.
You could not wait to do that.
Could not wait.
Emmett Jones, how good is Missouri? I think pretty good, and their schedule is pretty light, right?
Favorable.
Yep.
They got a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
I was out on him.
So impressed by him.
I was out on him.
Prabula.
I was like, what is he? Who is he going to be? How are they going to get it done?
Did you catch Todd Furman say yesterday that he's not in on him?
Yep, I did. I sure did.
I'm like, man, he's been running all over the place.
His running back has too.
The running back is good.
The running back.
For sure.
Monster.
Hardesty?
Yep.
Dude.
And they're always good when they got a running back, when they got a cowbell.
Yeah.
Or a bell cow.
A cowbell.
That's next weekend.
That's Mississippi
I'm
State.
ready, baby.
Hey.
Bring them other Bulldogs.
A bell cow.
Do you know the point spread in the Tennessee-Mississippi State game?
What?
I've got it.
What is it?
Tennessee 9.5
Dang.
on the road.
I think a lot of people
Mississippi
impressed with
State
their
hasn't
offense.
been that close in a point spread with an SEC team in years.
Yeah. That's impressive on the road, though.
Wow. In
They're
that
gonna be
place on the
because they're
road.
going to be undefeated coming in there.
Yep. And
I
ranked,
have.
probably.
So you
Right.
don't buy your own cowbell. Like you are gifted a cowbell.
You have to be gifted a
You have to be
cowbell.
gifted
Yep.
a cowbell. So I have 2 of them. Should I bring them in next week?
Yes, so get us used to it. Yep.
Year of the
Yep.
Okay, I'll bring them in.
You just go let her
Year of
ring
the
that cowbell
cowbell
like
gift.
every
Yeah.
day.
Hell yeah, let it go. We're going to have like a little cowbell rocket top off.
I really don't want to break them out though, because if Baby Babs gets a hold of it, I will
It's on.
hate Mississippi State forever.
I'm going to gift her one. It's your own little bell, Babsy. Baby Babsy.
Ugh.
Anytime you need anything, just ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling it.
Ring-a-ling-a-ling. I can't even say
See what I'm saying?
We had one of
I
those.
got lost.
You know those clappers with the
Oh,
like
yep.
plastic hands, and they're
Both
just like
sides. I hate that.
it magically broke last night.
Babsy, you didn't.
Did
How did
Did.
you break them?
I ripped one of the dang hands straight off and said, "Oh no, can't believe this." Oh, we'll have to get a new one. Mommy's going to throw it out.
Let me get on
What's up,
Amazon.
wrong
I
with
got
you?
y'all address.
Don't you dare.
Don't
Don't
I'm not going to
you
let you do my girl
dare.
like that,
I
Babsy.
know you do, because you sent us another annoying gift.
What did you say?
For her birthday.
What?
For her birthday,
Birthday.
this stupid Moana singing
Singing
thing
along.
with a microphone.
Yeah.
Which
Them
you
the only gifts
know-
I'm getting you. Them the only gifts I'm getting.
I feel like this is a gift.
hysterical.
I feel like he does it for himself more than he does for Hadley.
Them the only ones I'm getting, man.
I sent you a video of her using it. I was like, I hate you.
This is great. I have your address too in my.
Okay,
That's
listen.
my guy.
I do?
No,
That's
now
what I'm
hang
talking
on.
about.
I have it in my my what you call it app.
Yes.
Oh,
My
we got your
Waze app.
address too.
Yes, you're.
Zeph, don't you jump in too. No, boys.
Send away, Zeph.
Every time I go to Davenport's house, I have to take an Uber. So I every time I have to ask her what her address is. But now it's locked
Yeah,
into
you
my
do.
Waze.
We ought to take turns once a month. All us send a little
Y'all
gift.
don't be sending me annoying
Well,
things.
I've got some good
Don't
ideas
do it.
rolling
It's not
around my
for
head.
you. It's not for you,
Yeah,
Babsy.
listen, karma is a you know what.
Does she own a megaphone?
Oh.
Woo,
Hey,
look at that
man.
look. Did you
No.
see that look she just gave us?
I know it's real, though. I know it's real.
Megaphone.
Babsy like a piece when she get home.
I can't. I cannot handle noise. I don't like people or noise.
I don't like people or noise.
Says the one who's on
in a
the
home.
sidelines at college football games every Saturday. Like,
Right. Of all places.
Hey, man.
All right, 615-737-1045. Zeph Dog, you have the injury report. Start with the Colts, please.
oh, okay, starting with the Colts. Okay, so let's start with the 2 big ones, and that is rookie tight end Tyler Warren. He returned to practice with that toe injury.
Damn it.
Aw,
He was
man.
limited, though, so it wasn't full. He was limited, but did
Yeah.
return to
Yeah, he's
practice.
fine.
So he will probably end up playing. Josh Downs also did not practice yesterday. He returned. He was a full participant dealing with that ankle injury.
What's wrong with them, man?
Trying to get back.
Their defensive tackle, Grover Stewart, did not practice today, but that was just for rest. And they had a tackle, Bernard Raymond, who was limited yesterday, also
Rain Man.
limited today. Everybody else was full.
Okay, so basically the Colts are fine. What
Yeah.
about the Titans?
Titans, not so much. I'll start with their did not practices. The obvious one, J.C. Latham did not practice with that hip injury. Bryce Oliver did not practice with the knee injury that he suffered last week. And L'Jarius Sneed did not practice once again with that back injury. Who were limited? Jarvis Brownlee Jr. showed up as limited with an ankle injury. Khalil Mullings showed up, he was limited again with an ankle injury. Tavondre Sweat and Kevin Zeitler both returned after missing yesterday. Sweat dealing with that ankle, Zeitler dealing with a bicep injury. And Kevin Winston Jr. Was limited again with a hamstring.
Did this have anything to do with your bad nugget that you had? Was this the nugget? The bad nugget? Mm-mm. So on top of this?
Yeah, my nugget's completely different than that nugget.
Oh, there's a molehill then.
What is Snead doing with the back? What's going on there?
I don't know, but I thought Teron said he was working out, right?
Okay.
Oh, he was?
Doing
He was on
today. Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's cool.
He was on field 3?
He was on
I'm
super
cool with that.
secret field.
Like, I don't expect him to practice during the week. I expect him to be on there. I just, game day, let's be out there.
That's where we are with him?
That's where everybody, Kansas City was too.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm just riding with them. Just looking for that production.
It's just funny that he had the quad, he had the knee, and now
the
it's
back.
just listed as a back. Is that just like old man stuff, like back? Let's just give him a back.
Probably. You get up one
He's
day,
not
you
practicing.
get up one day and it's rough on you.
But it's really fine.
Yeah, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was supposed to get a new bed
A new back?
for my back.
A fancy one?
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Not
You
yet.
bought it?
Not yet.
What kind of bed are you getting?
That's his War Damn Eagle person.
I can't. Yeah.
You can't say.
I don't think so.
Not yet.
Not yet. I got 30 days. I think.
30 days.
I think I do.
Wait,
maybe
Is it a prison sentence?
no, maybe like 23 because the meeting was last
23?
week.
Okay. I gotcha.
I think. I could be wrong.
He has no idea what's going on.
I know
Yo,
this.
I just know I'm
if
I'm
you go
in line for
splurge on
bed.
anything, splurge on a bed because
Yeah.
you need to sleep well, man.
And pillows.
Yeah, pillows.
Oh my gosh. We got to start get back to sports. But
My
we have
pillow
gone
game is
through like
perfect.
10 different pillows because
Really?
they're all
You keep
terrible.
telling me that.
For the
Do
neck.
you remember? I'm
Yes.
like, what is your pillow? Send me the link.
I told you that I just recently bought 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna go try them. Then.
Really?
Yeah. I sent y'all a screenshot of what it's called.
So if you
Off the
buy
tag.
pillows and they're not great, and then you replace them on your bed, do you always put them in the guest room?
Oh, yeah. They get cycled to the guest room, and then
Yeah.
they get cycled out.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry.
Well-
Sorry to all our guests. It's okay. We
Kids
don't
sleepovers,
want you
they
to
can
stay
have 'em.
too long.
If somebody's staying at your house, it's because they're fried anyway. They don't care.
That's
Yeah.
probably accurate.
You need anything to lay down on.
There ain't no sober people going, hey, I'm going to stay over here at Bab's house with these dogs and child running around.
Ooh.
And all the dog hair in that place. God, zero res. I need you. Come on.
Here's my stat 615-737-1045. Wait, Brian in Pleasant View has an annoying gift idea for baby
Oh,
Babs.
for the love of all that's holy.
Brian, talk to me and Slay. We'll mute you
Hey,
on her headset.
Okay, well, I'm a granddaddy of 7 and number 8 on the way, and I can tell you the best gift you can give baby Babs, and I'll even throw in on it, and that is the little mini set of drums.
Yes. Oh,
Somebody said that too.
Yeah.
Mini set of drums.
well,
It's the
listen,
best.
Brian, I mean,
Don't write it down.
I got to remember.
Brian, Babs is looking for, like, what the skill set of her child is. Like, she keeps rotating through a bunch of things, so maybe it is drums. Get her a little Dave Grohl, life-size stuffed animal type thing.
Well, she could take out all her frustrations on those drums.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, Brian.
And then where do I take all of my frustrations out on?
On
The
your
show.
husband.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Good job. There we go, B. Solving world problems today, baby.
All right,
This
Brian.
this is a man with 38 years of marriage experience.
You've been on that end, huh?
Yes, sir.
Love it, man.
Thank you, Brian. Drums for baby Babs.
Got it down.
Okay.
Any other suggestions? Y'all call in and let us know.
No,
Babs will be
no.
gone shortly, y'all.
Yeah, listen.
We can order
Yeah,
away.
she's out tomorrow. We can have this conversation tomorrow.
Yeah.
You guys are then going to have to deal with pissy Babs in the studio. So just keep that in mind.
We're used to that.
I just set you up.
You totally did.
All right, what's your negative?
615-737-1045. You want my negative little nugget?
Sure.
From the 33rd team. So it's really the 33rd team that has the negative nugget. The Titans are the only team in the NFL without a 30-plus yard play on offense so far this season. Only team. They had a 29-yard play.
Well, that's disheartening.
Do you think they get that done this weekend? Deep shot. Let's go. Slay shaking his head.
I'm
amazed by that.
Yeah, and then I'm I don't know where I am.
I want to see some deep shots. You could at least get the pass interference, maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They need a big ass chunk play like that.
You do. Like, but you gotta have timing. I mean, you gotta have time. You gotta have time to do it. Like, man, I don't know, man.
Jameson says Questlove has a signature drum set for kids. It's pretty cool.
Okay. Questlove edition.
Okay. Questlove's kind of a baddie, so.
He is. Bubba and Dixon, get her a karaoke microphone. You'll thank me later.
Oh,
no, that's what Slay got her.
We got it now.
Y'all, so I looked at, we've been talking a lot about penalties and like, you know, that the opening drive where they get 5 yards and it's 2nd and 5 and then suddenly it's 2nd and 10 and then 2nd and 15 because of 2 penalties and then boom, you're done.
Yeah.
I looked at the drive chart so the Titans had 3 drives where they had offensive penalties. All 3 drives ended in punts against the Rams. They had 7 drives with no penalties, and they ended this way. 1 in a punt, 1 in a fumble. That's because, Cam got hit. And then 5 scores, 4 field goals and a touchdown. So 5 out of the 7 drives against the Rams where they did not have an offensive penalty, they scored. I don't know why I went down that path.
I'm glad you did.
But I am too.
Can we get rid of offensive penalties over there?
And pre-snap, more so than anything. Like, come on, dog. To your first point, though, go ahead.
They still need to figure out, like Cam said, they need touchdowns, not field goals.
Yeah.
But I think that tells you something. 5 scoring drives on the 7 drives that did not have an offensive penalty.
Right. Yeah. Isn't Callahan's system dink and dunk, though?
Boy, it sure seems that way.
I don't know.
I do feel like
that's kind of the way he described it when he got the job. And then and then with Will Levis's arm strength, they went a different route.
Yeah.
But Cam's got the arm too. So I don't know.
It seemed like it was way more. I don't know if that was just Will being Will or I said, forget that dink or dunk. We're going bomb.
Maybe the third read is the bomb, and that was his first read.
He went backwards. So, I mean, because it looked like it was way more shots. With Calvin Ridley, too. It just was, the pass was off, but time wasn't there. I don't know, man. You got to find somebody.
M-Boy on YouTube. No Vols talk today.
We'll get there.
We have 2 hours and 20 minutes left.
Because Calvin Ridley is a possession guy, right? What's the name? Tyler Lockett, the same. Finds pockets. Alec Ayamana, is he the take?
I think he's going to be the guy. Yeah.
He take the top off guy. Van Jefferson was supposed to be take the top off guy too, right? Or wrong? No.
Van?
Yeah.
Well, when he caught that ball in the preseason game, nobody made up ground on him when he got loose on the sideline.
But that was still shorter and like he turned it into it.
Mm-hmm.
But
he could run.
Yeah, he can get out of there. DK.
Yes.
DK.
So I was messaging with Greg Cosell, and I shot him like my notes for him, which I'm showing you guys.
Yeah.
He goes, "What are you writing, a novel?"
Listen.
I said, "Can only control very few things in this job. One of them's preparation,
and nobody preps like you."
But one of the things I wrote, Chim DK is a weapon in the return game. I want to see what he says about him.
If we could block on screens, like that could.
I love trying to figure out plays that'll work.
It's so much. It's like
this is where we are.
Or if the wide receivers could figure out who's supposed to catch the ball.
Well, we know who was supposed to catch the ball.
Yeah, it's no way it was Cheek. Not with Calvin Ridley, right?
It was Ridley. Nobody was Ridley blocking.
He
with all
needs
due
to figure
respect,
out
right?
that he needs to catch the ball, both on screens and on routes.
Somebody said Jameson, a set of harmonicas.
No,
like that.
None of this crap.
I had one when I was 7. 6 or 7.
Harmonica? Did you make it work correctly?
Dude.
Oh, my gosh. Speaking of the Vols, Josh Pate was on with Buck and Lucas and Bert. He thinks Tennessee Volunteers are a playoff team. We'll play that for you next. I want to tell you about my friends at Smoky Mountain Tops. I really can't believe you got that out without laughing. That was amazing. Sometimes you have to take a deep breath and then get it out. Anyway, what are we talking about? Smoky Mountain Tops, yes. Custom countertops, man, totally transform your house. So maybe you've been thinking about buying a new house. Maybe you don't need to. Maybe you just need custom countertops from Smoky Mountain Tops. It'll completely change everything. Absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous custom countertops from Smoky Mountain Tops. Mike McGrady, the guy's ready to help you out. Maybe you're thinking about upgrading your kitchen or bath, or maybe you haven't been thinking about it, but since I just mentioned that, maybe you are now. Trust the experts at Smoky Mountain Tops, Tennessee's leader in premium stone services for more than 30 years. Check out the stunning Honstone quartz at their Nashville Design Studio. Honstone quartz offering elegance and durability, elevating any space. Smoky Mountain Tops has teamed up with Honstone quartz, which perfectly captures the natural beauty and depth of quartzite stone countertops. Check out Honstone's Opimo collection as seen at Smoky Mountain Tops' studio. Honstone offering durable services, including neutrals or striking bold designs, offering timeless elegance. Check out Smoky Mountain Tops. smtops.com is the website. Quality, service, dedication. Smoky Mountain Tops, your trusted countertop pros. 615-922-6539. smtops.com.
All right. Apparently, there's an air quality thing going on around Nashville right now. It may be that, and the crud going around school has some of your kids sick, or maybe parents sick. Well, guess what? Instead of calling the doctor or the pediatrician and having to fit in an appointment and trying to find out how you can make it all work, just have a doctor come to you at your house. That's what medical house calls can do, and it's super easy. 7 days a week, Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Same day appointments available, next day guaranteed. It's healthcare designed for your life. Process is very simple. You just call them. Medical providers at your door deliver you the care that gets you back ASAP. No more waiting in those germ-filled rooms or trying to figure out appointments that don't fit your schedule. Transparent pricing upfront, not confusing. They're the best. They also do mobile IV therapy, by the way, if you're feeling fatigue or sick a bunch, if you can't focus or you're not as productive as you want to be, there's an IV therapy for you, and Medical House Calls also does that. MedicalHouseCalls.com is the website. The phone number 615-838-2375. That's healthcare designed for your life. MedicalHouseCalls.com.
3HL 104.5 The Zone, live from the 104.5 The Zone Circa Sports Studio, Kentucky's largest sports book. Can now be found at Circa Sports at Kentucky Downs. 615-737-1045 if you want in. We're taking annoying gift ideas for baby Babs. Rick.
No, we're not.
Rick, next
this is not a thing.
Rick, what's up?
Definitely a segment.
Rick.
Come on with it, Rick. There he is.
What up, man?
No, not a whole lot. I hope y'all are doing well. I was just thinking about what kind of an instrument Babs might be good at. I bet she can play the skin flute pretty good.
Okay.
Okay. Come on, Rick.
Okay.
615-737-1045 at the RHL 1045. This is where we are.
Are we not talking about my 5-year-old?
Yeah, that's like what?
Like that's sick.
That's a sick human being right there. Yeah, that sick tone to him.
Former Tennessee basketball star Grant Williams put down $1.5 million.
I wish I had a little
to the University of Tennessee. The gift benefits the men's basketball program as well as Vol softball, while also establishing a scholarship endowment. How about that?
You know what?
Big G.
I think it's always cold when you can give back. And not only give it to the basketball, he gave it to softball.
Right.
Like, yes. In the form of an everything school, big salute. Big salute.
Here's a quote from him, Ryan Shumpert with it. Rocky Top truly is home sweet home to me. It is a privilege and an honor to be able to give back to the university that did so much for me and helped me become the man I am today. I will forever be grateful to Rick Barnes for his mentorship and coaching. And then I didn't get the rest of it.
That's the other.
He talked about the softball program, too.
That's the other part about having mainstays as coaches, though. Like, when I was there, we had a revolving door as for a coach with Jerry Green, with Kevin O'Neal, Jerry Green, Buzz Peterson, and then, of course, Bruce Farrell came. But then that, after that, you had Donnie Tyndall, Conzo Martin, finally Rick Barnes. So you got to hit right. He did in softball, did in baseball. Looked like he got it in football. Can build something that way.
Grant's had a nice career, too, man.
Yes. Said second contract is when he said, I may not be able to do it on the first contract, but the second contract, I'll come back and give. And he did.
NBA season about to start. But we were talking about this yesterday during a break. They're coming up on training camp, and then the preseason games will be here before you know it. And then I know the Grizzlies' home opener is November 5th, which is a Wednesday.
And we usually get somebody, though. They usually work out at Belmont. I think Chicago or somebody worked out at Innsworth. So we got to kind of we can't let that slide by on us. They snuck by on us last time. We could have got Corey in or somebody. I think the Pelicans might have been up here. But we got to get somebody in. It's too close. We got a little basketball foundation here in the state of Tennessee.
Are they going to do another? I haven't heard. The last couple of years, though, there's been an NBA team that worked out over at Belmont.
Yep, I think they're coming back with it.
They are.
They're coming back with it. I'm pretty sure.
That'll be good. Yep. 615-737-1045. You want in at 3HL 1045. Greg Cosell coming up at 420. From NFL matchup, NFL films, the Rams take down the Titans 33-19. We'll do a little film study there. And then talk about the matchup with the Colts Sunday at noon. Also coming up today, 5:20, Big Savagery, Ramon Foster. Ramon and Will, weekday morning, 6 to 10 on 104.5 The Zone. You can check them out there. And Vol Network analyst for UT football. I love seeing the big fella in the booth reacting to big plays.
Yeah, we're going to get.
They always have a camera on him.
They should. You said they always have one?
It seems like it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Mike probably got cameras all through that thing.
I bet they do. I was going to say, because they used to for the Titans too, when he was calling.
Yeah.
615-737-1045. Jansen in Gordonsville. Jansen, what's up?
Hey, I got an idea for Baby Babs for a gift.
Yes.
A gift card to Chuck E. Cheese. You think that you're going to go only one time and have to experience all the chaos? But she'll be wanting to go back multiple times. The gift just keeps on giving.
You know what? She went for the first time not too long ago, right? Travis took her.
Unlimited.
Did she have a good time?
She's obsessed.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but we can't beat Travis taking her.
Loves it. But see, I haven't gone. I have not gone with her. I haven't. Nope. That's a daddy thing on the weekend when mom's gone and it's raining and they can't go to the zoo. Then
I like that one. That's a good one, too. Trying to think of something like wow.
See, I'm great with that because I'll be like, here, Mr. Babs.
We need something like that can disturb sleep.
Daddy-daughter time.
It's a good job, caller, but we need something to
They don't have
disturb
red
sleep.
wine at Chuck E. Cheese, do they?
They have beer,
They
right?
do have
They got beer.
Yeah.
They do have beer.
I bet they do
I
have
wouldn't be
wine.
shocked they got wine.
I'm not sure if you want to be drinking wine at Chuck E. Cheese, but, you know.
So, speaking of Tennessee football, here's a little nugget on Tennessee football, thanks to our friend Josh Pate, who was on the sideline at the Tennessee-Georgia game. And somehow the camera kept catching him like in the back of the end zone on some of these touchdowns with these reactions, which was really funny. But he was on with Buck and Lucas talking about the Tennessee Vols.
So Tennessee to you is a college football playoff caliber team after watching that game on Saturday.
They're certainly one of the 12 best teams I've seen play this year. And so by that metric, yes. Now, actually including the follow-up, because they've got a much more navigable schedule than a lot of these other teams in the SEC. So I won't even put a caveat on it. Yes, they are a college football playoff team to me.
Okay, that wasn't like...
I mean,
that wasn't what I expected because I didn't listen to it.
Well, the reason why I wanted to bring it up...
It was just very, like, realistic.
That they're a playoff team despite losing?
Yeah, it was just
early?
Like, it was like, oh, yeah, they're a play. But it wasn't like, oh, they're great at this.
No, it was very matter of fact.
It was just like matter of fact, yeah, they're a play.
But we were talking about this yesterday off air. Who's to say that Tennessee and Georgia both aren't like top 8 teams in the country? Mm-hmm. I mean, that was a hell of a game.
What shifted it for me, you walk into that game at the beginning of the season and you say, all right, let's take down our wins and losses. With them playing them
Tennessee
early,
was 8.5. That was the win total, 8.5.
Yep. Them playing Georgia early, I think a lot of us counted it as a loss.
Yep.
When counting it as a loss, we were unsure about the quarterback. We were also unsure how that loss would be because usually when you lose to Georgia, you're physically whipped. You know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't the case. You found out about your quarterback. You know you're missing guys on defense. You're missing guys on the offensive line. And you still had multiple opportunities on both sides of the ball to seal the game.
Yes. People used to say that about Alabama.
Exactly.
You play Alabama, it spills over to another loss the next weekend because of how physical the matchup is.
Like
I get you.
The barometer, I believe, it always is Florida because you played them earlier. But you played the juggernaut, Georgia, early, and you went toe-to-toe with an opportunity to win. So you automatically set a bar in everybody's mind. If we can play like this, just like this, which wasn't perfect or anything, still stuff to be cleaned up, but if you can play like this consistently throughout the SEC, whether you're home or away, you got a great opportunity to win. So I think that's what shifts everybody's mind. Like, you know what? This is a playoff team. Because you think back, the team last year was a playoff team with a quarterback that couldn't connect and receivers that couldn't get open. Brazel another year, Mike Matthews another year looked totally different. You know what I mean? Kilsman another year looks totally different, leadership-wise. You got another stable more than just one guy at running back. So I think that's what shifts it for me, especially looking across the landscape because Texas isn't what we thought Texas would be coming out the gate either.
A lot of that's Arch Manning.
So,
although their defense hasn't been, they were great against Ohio State, but they've shown leaky points too.
I say all that to say that I understand why. It would be because of kind of matter of fact. It's almost like you saw the game, didn't you?
Yeah.
Like, what you want me to tell you? I watched the same game y'all watched.
Yeah. 615-737-1045 at 3HL1045. Jameis Winston with some interesting comments about where he is in his career. This dude, man, he's the kind of guy you want to play with.
Yeah.
Kind of guy you want to play with. You'll enjoy this. This is next, coming up next. 3HL 615-737-1045.
All right, I want to tell you about Xfinity Internet. Listen, we got a whole lot going on in our house. You know that with, Mr. Babs working from home sometimes. We've got who knows what on the TV. We've got gaming from the 13-year-old. We've got me trying to hop on Zooms and do some research for work. And it's just crazy. But luckily, we have Xfinity Internet because we never have an issue with all of that. So stay connected with Wi-Fi coverage that delivers the speed your devices need. Count on a reliable connection for all of your devices, even when everyone's online, like the chaos that is our household. And protect your devices and help keep loved ones safe, too. If you have kids, you can secure online with advanced security included at no extra cost. Advanced security available to Xfinity Internet customers with a compatible Xfinity gateway. You must activate advanced security through the Xfinity app. But Xfinity Internet will take care of you. Get started. Call or visit Xfinity.com. Drop into an Xfinity store today. Xfinity, where the Wi-Fi is booming.
It is homecoming on Saturday in Murfreesboro, and that means the Blue Raiders are at home and they are borough bound. Join us this Saturday as Middle Tennessee takes on Marshall under the lights at 6 p.m. in Floyd Stadium. The day kicks off with the homecoming parade, followed by the Raider Walk and the party in the Grove. Get to the stadium early to enjoy all of the festivities, including the Blue Raider Beer Garden and Family Fun Zone, both of which are located inside Floyd Stadium. MTSU with the big come from behind 14-13 win at Nevada last week, trying to win 2 in a row. Pack the stands, get loud, cheer your Blue Raiders on to victory. If you're looking for something to do on Saturday, take the family. You'll have a great time. Don't miss out on one of the biggest games of the year, Homecoming 2025. Tickets are available now at goblueraiders.com/tickets. That's goblueraiders.com/tickets. Let's go Blue.
Good afternoon. It is 4:03. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the Circus Sports at Kentucky Downs Studios. The Titans were back on the practice field as they continue their prep for Indianapolis on Sunday. The Thursday injury report is out, and here is who's on it for the Titans. J.C. Latham, Bryce Oliver, and L'Jarius Sneed were all listed as did not practice. T'Vondre Sweat and Kevin Zeitler returned as limited participants. Jarvis Brownlee Jr., Khalil Mullins, and Kevin Winston Jr. were all limited as well. For the Colts, their first-round rookie tight end Tyler Warren returned and was limited with that toe injury. Wide receiver Josh Downs returned as a full participant, and linebacker Joe Bacci with a quad injury. Defensive tackle Grover Stewart, due to rest, did not practice. College football news today, the SEC said they will reveal on Tuesday all opponents for every team in its new 9-game schedule for the football season in 2026, according to CBS Sports. The 3 permanent rivals will be referred to as annual opponents, and they will be reviewed every 4 years. For our foundation repair, want to needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. Broadcasting live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports Studio. Kentucky's largest sports book can now be found at Circus Sports at Kentucky Downs. Hope you're having a great Thursday. The weekend's almost here, y'all.
Come on now.
And this weekend of football will be great. Next weekend, incredible. But we got plenty of time to talk about it.
Yeah. Will you was great for this weekend?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
But you know me, like I'll watch it.
You're going to find something good in it. I was going to say it don't matter. It does matter.
Let's see. I mean, you've got a 17-leg parlay. So
oh, yeah. That lets you know. I don't think I can do a 17-leg parlay next week.
They're sneaky good games. Like, number one, you're going to watch Tennessee and Vanderbilt no matter who they're playing. And I know they both have winnable games, blowoutable games, let's say. Arkansas, Memphis, a little sneaky.
I think that's
a good one.
sneaky good.
Arkansas has Notre Dame next weekend. Any chance they're looking ahead?
They can't.
The next weekend?
No, they better not play.
Next weekend.
Because of the recruiting grounds it's on. That's the only reason. If this was somebody else, if it was somewhere else, I'd be like, they might can get caught playing around.
Also, Memphis is that chip on the shoulder. We should be a Power 4 team.
Come in here with your
shoes have the
not tied
money.
up.
I think this is going to be fun. I think this is going to be fun. I heard today that Memphis hasn't been.
Silverfield gets them going.
Yep, and I heard today that Memphis hasn't been a home underdog in 3 years, and they are a 7.5-point underdog to Arkansas. South Carolina, Missouri. Lenora Sellers trending toward playing. I saw today from On3.com.
Lenore's, be careful. Take your time, please. Like the offensive line does not change.
Florida at Miami. Can Florida? Say what you want about Florida, but their defense has been playing well.
It has. It's kept them in games.
Yep.
But
Miami minus a 7.5.
Yeah.
Number 22, Auburn.
Yes.
At number 11, Oklahoma.
Yes.
How about that one? Jackson Arnold going back to Oklahoma.
And guess what, Babs?
What time does that one kick?
2:30.
Yeah.
ABC.
You'd be proud, too, because guess what I did? On my 15 leg that I went back to do, I put Auburn in there plus 16.5.
You did?
Yeah, plus 16.5. They can't get beat by more than 16.
What did you add to it?
Wait, you're telling her this as like a good thing?
Yeah, like I bet with them.
Yeah, but you bet for them not to lose by 17 points.
17 points.
Like,
in an SEC game where they're only a 3-point dog.
I bet on their side, though.
No.
What are they?
6.5.
Sorry, 6.5.
So I
was taking away the home field advantage.
I took it up to 10. Like, come on, y'all.
But you did bet on it.
That's all I'm saying. Like, no, for real. You know, I play around. No, seriously.
Okay, but if Auburn loses by 15,
thanks, Slade.
She's very upset and you're happy.
No,
correct.
that's honestly, I'm telling you, I play a lot. But this time, when I made this bet, I said this seriously. Man, Bab's going to be happy I'm going with her team. Like, I really said that.
Oh.
Plus 16.5.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, at least you think we're not going to get blown out. There you go.
Well, is 16 a blow? You still win if her team gets beat by 16 points.
Yeah, but we together.
Ow. I think I just concussed myself.
No, that would be you win, I lose.
No, but we riding together. Like, you just didn't get the same snacks I got at the store.
Together, then.
I know that you think that this spin is for real. It's not. It doesn't work that way.
It's not a real spin.
That is no.
So is she in the little sidecar with you riding a motorcycle?
No,
so that sidecar just got detached and just went screaming down a hill.
It's got a string on it.
Yeah. Well, guess what? That string's long enough for me to go over the cliff and out of the sidecar if we lose by 15.
That's not what I was thinking.
Didn't think that one through, did you?
I just say, you know what? So I'm not jinxed. Let me put something with Auburn.
Okay. All right. There you go.
We'll what's got me, though? The Michigan and Nebraska game.
Yes.
Is Michigan bad or is Nebraska good?
Oh.
Like, Michigan's favored by 2.5.
On the road.
On the road at Nebraska. Like, Matt Rule, is he
They're
that
building
coach?
that game up down there as one of the biggest games that they've had in Lincoln in a long time.
See, I never really watched him or pay attention to him outside of what you see the memes and the highlights with Raiola.
Raiola, yeah.
I can't get past that.
I'll say this. I think he's good.
Yeah.
I don't think he's great.
Right.
I mean, and it's hard to say. Like, I worked their bowl game last year, and it's completely different roster. Yep. It was rainy and whatever. It's hard to tell. But I don't think he's like this outstanding quarterback.
Yeah.
I think he's good enough though when he has people around him to win games.
Okay. Damn, Babs, you're at Texas A&M next week.
Auburn
at Oklahoma this week. At Texas A&M next week.
I know it's brutal. It's just brutal.
Come on, Hugh.
So raise the price up a little bit.
Boy, if Hugh goes 0-2 there.
Hey.
And is sitting there at 3-2.
What if we go 1-1?
Tennessee at Mississippi State next week. Oregon at Penn State next week.
That's a good one.
Number 6 against number 2.
Where is game day? Either there or Georgia, Alabama.
Alabama, Georgia.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, you have to go to Georgia, Alabama, right?
Yes, ain't no question.
LSU at Ole Miss next week.
That's a good
next
one.
week is
Next week's fun.
Next week was we start to get back in the thick of things.
You're really in conference play. By
Ohio State at Washington. USC at Illinois. 2 ranked teams. There are a bunch of games featuring both teams being ranked.
Do y'all believe in this? Going back to this week, Illinois-Indiana matchup. Like, y'all believe in what's his name?
Signetti?
No, Brian BB. The funny last name. Bielema? No.
Bielema?
Yeah. Brett Bielema.
Brett Bielema?
Yeah, y'all believe in him?
I don't know.
I think this line's a little low.
I'm jaded because all I have heard all week is that Indiana's going to beat them by 3 touchdowns, which is coming from my usually not positive sports fan husband. So,
Where did I go on that one? I think Illinois is a fraud.
Yes.
That's why I asked Todd Furman, where do you have, because they're a top 10 team in the AP poll, where do you have Illinois? And he said, not in my top 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Luke Altmaier's a good quarterback, though.
The only quality win they have is Duke, where they demolished Duke. But what is Duke? I mean, Duke looks to be struggling right now.
Yeah, Illinois has beaten Western Illinois 52-3, Duke 45-19, and Western Michigan 38-0. Luke Altmaier's a good quarterback.
I mean, they're putting up points.
I just like Indiana in this one at home.
I do too.
It's up to 6.5 now.
I don't know. Signetti, man, dude can coach.
And he don't.
Dude can coach.
He ain't coming off the gas.
And has his kids ready.
Yes, he does.
So, Greg Cosell's coming up at 4:20. I mentioned this little clip on Jameis Winston. He's such an interesting character, I guess, for lack of a better word. And he's got all these clips that we all love, and he's turned into this guy that you just kind of want to be around. Listen to this.
Jameis, the decision to make Jackson 2 with you as the emergency, was that a difficult one to accept from your standpoint, given your standing in the league and what you know you can do as a player?
Yeah,
as
a competitor, you want to be the starter. But like I said, I prepare to be the starter. I know I'm a starter in this league, but my role, I think you have to be able to be grateful for your role. My role right now is to assist Russ and Jackson in being the best that they can be while preparing to be the best that I can be. So no matter matter if I'm 33 or whatever. Like, this is my first year being number 19, so it's always a first for everything. So I focus on what I would love, and what I would love is for this team to have success.
What did they tell you about that when they came and told you, hey, you're going to be number 3, Jackson's going to be number 2? Like, how did they sort of describe it to you?
You did a good job, Coach. Okay. Like, I think it's as simple as that, but I don't take things personal. I read this book. One of Tom Brady's favorite books is, the 4 agreements. What I'm saying is be impeccable with your word. Don't take assumptions. What I'm saying? Don't take things personal, and focus on what you love. Do your very best, and that's what I do. I take pride in speaking life into my teammates. I don't assume anything. I work. I prepare. I do my very best. Just because I was brought here, I didn't assume that I was going to be a shooter. I told Russ, Russ, I'm going to be starting. And he's okay with that. Like that's how you want the room to be. You want the room to compete with each other and push each other, and that's how you go higher. And I don't take things personal. I'm grateful to be in this league. It's my 11th year in this league, and I know it's probably not 32 quarterbacks in this league that's better than I am. But at the end of the day, God has given me an amazing platform to be a New York football giant, and I'm going to take that with authority and be my very best.
Would you rather have an opportunity to be on the field somewhere, anywhere, or are you excited about your current role here?
I'm grateful for what my role right now. I think anybody who loves football wants to play. But that is not my case right now. So I'm gonna do all I can do with where I am.
How about Jameis Winston?
Love him.
How much has that guy matured?
Oh, and we've seen it.
From crab legs at FSU,
eating doves
to this. Like, how likable is he?
I love him.
Brent says, I'd do just about anything for this man. Bayou Bob says, selfless. That's a great teammate. Colton Jameis is the greatest treasure in the NFL.
He really is.
Laura Knight, love him. So good, Jameis.
Protect Jameis at all costs.
I mean, sometimes we find little bits of audio that really have nothing to do with anything around here, but that's just kind of inspiring that kind of guy is out there. And there are so many guys like that in the NFL. But to your point, Babs, we've watched him grow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From the incident at Florida State where he's on top of a picnic table yelling things he shouldn't be yelling, to that.
Several incidents at Florida State. Yeah.
Like, you don't have to be who you were yesterday.
Yep.
You know what I mean? 615-737-1045, always a number. When we come back, however, Greg Cosell, NFL matchup, NFL films. We'll do a little film study on the Rams-Titans game and take a look at the matchup with the Colts on Sunday at noon. Greg Cosell next on 3HO. United Structural Systems is a foundation repair and waterproofing company that has served the Middle Tennessee area since 1994. So if you have waterproofing or foundation repair questions, these are your guys. USSTN.com is the website. That's USSTN.com. Foundation repair symptoms. When it's hot and dry weather, maybe you notice soil cracking and pulling away from your home, leaving holes or gaps next to the foundation. Are your bricks cracking, walls bowing, doors or windows sticking, drywall separating? Stair-step cracks in masonry, mortar joints, chimneys tilting or leaning. These are all signs of possible foundation issues. Your house may be trying to tell you something. When USS comes to your house, you are getting problem solvers who provide peace of mind to their customers, the homeowner. You're not getting someone who is worried about meeting a sales quota or upselling the next big thing. You're getting someone there to educate you and help you understand what's happening with your home. At USS, their only measure of success is how satisfied the homeowner is, not a closing ratio. Homeowners trust USS, keeping homes dry and stable. We guarantee our best. Call USS 615-488-7855. That's 615-488-7855. USS serving Middle Tennessee, Southern Kentucky, and Western Kentucky online at USSTN.com. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Greg Cosell coming up. Let's get Keith and Franklin in here real quick. Keith, what's up?
Hey, guys. Hey, this is Keith. I'm just a long-time listener, first-time caller. I've been a nurse practitioner for 25 years and do home primary care. So I'm driving all day long all over Middle Tennessee.
God love you, brother.
Listening to all the shows. But y'all are my favorite, no offense to all the other ones, but y'all just bring a bright and shining light to my day, every day.
Hey, Keith, here's the reality of this way. You doing what you're doing, you're bringing a bright, shining light to a lot of people's day every day. But we do appreciate the compliment, and thanks for listening, brother. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Thank y'all.
Appreciate that, Keith.
Thanks, Keith. What a nice man.
Yeah, good job, Keith.
Well, it's been all over the board today, huh?
Sure has. From pieces of crap to Keith.
You handled the piece of crap really well.
Well, I mean, it's a good thing I'm medicated.
Cosell, welcome in. How are you, man?
I'm doing well. Dawn, good to see you. You're usually not here on Thursdays now.
I know. I got a late direct flight out tonight, so I get to hang out with you, which makes me happy, Cosell.
Well, good, Dawn. Duke is playing who this weekend?
NC State. I really like their quarterback. You probably haven't even looked at him. He's only a sophomore.
I saw him last year when I was watching other players, and I just happened to notice this kid. Big kid, tall, the way he throws the ball, good athlete. And I was like, oh, just a guy to keep in mind. Bailey's his name, right?
Yeah, C.J. Bailey. Yeah, 6'7".
Yeah, kid to take note of. Yeah, but he's a true sophomore, though, right?
Yeah, he is. So he's young.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got a running back, too, Cosell, that I know very little about, although his name is Hollywood Smothers, so he's suddenly one of my favorite players.
Best name.
Oh, is it? You think that's his given name?
It's not his given name, but
no. Okay.
But he does go by Hollywood.
Props
so
to
he's
his
a
parents,
sophomore
right.
too. Yeah.
Props to his parents if that was his giving name.
Right.
That's amazing.
No, he earned that.
The Duke quarterback's supposed to be a potential prospect too. The kid who transferred from Tulane.
Yeah, Mensa, and he's got 2-year. He signed a 2-year deal with Duke. You know, since we're in deals nowadays with NIL.
I know. It's crazy to say that about a college player, but that's the way of the world now.
I know. Bizarre.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Cosell, let's do a little film review of what you saw with the Rams and the Titans. Titans led at halftime, and they should have led at halftime against Denver as well. Are we just seeing in the second half, not collapses necessarily, but second half play? Yeah. Are we seeing with the second half play the lack of depth that we all know that they have?
Yeah, and then you see a couple of the weak points come out. But let me ask you this, and I know this is no consolation for fans. I get it, believe me. But if you had told fans, a couple of months ago that they were opening with the Broncos and the Rams, two arguably of the best teams in the league, and that they would be right in the games playing competitively with a legitimate chance to win, not scoring, late touchdowns just to make it a close game, but with a legitimate chance to win both games, I'm not sure fans would have thought you weren't crazy. Yeah. So, I mean, as I was finishing their tape this week, I was thinking to myself, they're right in these games. These are close competitive games. And they were winning in late third quarter, I think, in this game. I can't remember the exact score.
Mid third quarter.
Yeah. So, it's look, I know, you don't get style points, you don't get competitive points, but I think there's positives to take away.
You sound surprised saying all that.
What's that?
You sound surprised saying all of that.
No, I'm not surprised.
Okay.
No, I think fans might be surprised. I'm not surprised.
No, fans are pissed, Cosell.
Yeah. They want Callie fired.
I'm sure they do. That's the way it works.
We'll get to the Colts matchup in just a little bit. A couple of throws to Ridley hit in the second quarter, one for 26, one for 21. Cosell, it felt like they were trying to include Calvin Ridley a little bit more than they did, than they were able to, let's say, against Denver. What did you see on tape with regard to that? Well,
those were specific schemed plays. Those were coaches' calls, and they were really good plays. They were well designed concepts. Both of them were play action, boot left, One was off a gap scheme run game concept. The other was, I think, off a zone concept. Yes, it was outside zone toss action. And so they were schemed plays. Those were play caller plays. And, they got Ridley clean across the field and with room to run. So, it's funny. The more tape I watch, the more I've really come to believe that so much about quarterback play is the marriage between the quarterback and the coach. Because when you see guys, who are open, that's more often than not, particularly if it's zone coverage or certain kinds of plays, that's a function of the play design. And then most quarterbacks then can make those throws. So I've just become a believer that it so much has to do with the play design, the play concepts, and the route combinations. And those two plays were great examples of that. Unfortunately, Ridley had another really bad drop on a 3rd and 13 in the second quarter that would have sustained the drive and at least put the Titans in field goal range.
Have you noticed? So I saw a stat today that the Titans are the only team in the NFL that have not had an offensive play go 30 yards or more. Have you seen anything on film in terms of why that might be true? Are they just not taking shots? Are the shots not there? Like, where's the disconnect there? Have you noticed anything at all?
I mean, they haven't really taken many deep shots. You can always say, geez, let's take some deep shots. I mean, that's an easy thing to say.
Yeah, I said it today.
I wonder if there's concern about the O-line, which, quite frankly, has not been what we all had hoped it would be. Latham is hurt, and I don't know what his status is for this week.
Yeah.
I know it's a hip strain. They may want to give him a little more time. And obviously, and Njoku was not very good, quite frankly. And overall, all of Moore has not been very good at left tackle. That's a concern because he's signed a big contract. So, all you can do is hope these guys get better. But they might be concerned about pass protection. The other thing, as I thought Ward played well this week, by the way, but a couple of things when you're a young quarterback that you sort of have to work through at the NFL level is and I think we might have talked about this last week, but I know Dawn wasn't here. You have to kind of work through kind of an innate understanding of what pressure is and what pressure isn't at the NFL level. There's more bodies around you in the NFL, and that doesn't automatically mean pressure. So, sometimes young quarterbacks, because that's not the case in college, there's not a lot of bodies around college quarterbacks usually. So they as soon as they sort of feel anything close, they think it's pressure and they kind of break down. You have to develop that innate feel, and that's a feel. And it just comes with practice that, hey, this is not really pressure. I can still stay here and let the route concept develop.
This doesn't have anything to do with the Titans, but as you talk about that and the perceived pressure and real pressure, it made me think of the two games that I've watched with Justin Herbert. Man, he's been good this year.
Really good. Yep. Really good. I mean, and then, I think a lot of young quarterbacks go through that. I thought C.J. Stroud went through that last year in his second year, because he was so comfortable in his rookie season, it seemed like he was never under pressure. And then all of a sudden last year, due to some O-line issues and other factors, he was under more pressure. And, he had to figure out how to play from the pocket while there's still people around you.
Greg goes out with us from NFL Films.
I was hand motioning the boys because I want to talk about the Cam Ward touchdown, and I want your take on it.
Yeah, well, the Cam Ward touchdown is just a great play, a playmaking dimension that he brings to the table. I mean, it was funny because Njoku on that play sort of started to get pushed back into Ward, and Ward started to drift to his left. If he was able to stay in the pocket, he probably would have hit DK for a touchdown within the concept of the play, because DK was running an in-breaker from the left into the end zone, and there was a safety sitting there, but he wouldn't have been a factor on the throw. But because he started drifting to his left, and you could argue he should have drifted here. This is a very fine line on this particular play, but he drifted to his left and really was not in position to turn it loose within the structure and timing of the play. So then it just became, Cam Ward, running around. And I mean, you would never coach a guy to make this play, but, this is what some of these guys they can do. Mahomes has done this. Allen does this. This is one of the attractive elements that you love about Cam Ward is he can do this.
Were you just rewatching the play above you, Cosell?
I was, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I saw you looking at it because we have you.
Yeah.
If you're on our chat, you can see Cosell.
Well, I just wanted to make sure I'd be right because I watched it a couple of days ago.
You're always right,
and I didn't write it all out because it's just one of those playmaking plays that was. But I mean, that's. But he can do this.
A couple of things.
Unfortunately, he's having to move too much.
Yeah. A couple of things about that play. I wanted to ask you about like scramble drill. Typically speaking, aren't the receivers coached to come back to the quarterback? And what's interesting is you can see him motion to Io Manor to go into that open part of that end zone and make that incredibly difficult throw because you never want to see a quarterback throw against his body, right? And he completely did there for 30 air yards. Right. And then Zaire Franklin, the Colts linebacker, said, I hope he throws that again.
Yeah, well, I'm sure Cam Ward saw because, he has this element to his game, so it's not brand new for him. He probably saw that the entire defense was on his side of the field and that there was no one who could possibly, get in the way of that throw other than who was covering Io Manor. So, you don't want to. It's just one of those things. That becomes an instinct play. Like you're never going to say to a quarterback, hey, run around and throw it across your body, but it becomes an instinct play. And obviously he made it. I mean, and it was an awesome snapshot of what he can do. And there was less than a minute remaining in the first half. And, it's just one of those great plays.
Cosell, another play that was a very nice toss and catch from Cam Ward to Io Manor over there on the right sideline. But
you're talking about the 3rd and 6 on the TD drive in the second quarter,
absolutely,
where he made the one-hand catch.
Yep. But what I want to know from that though, I was watching the film and Calvin Ridley was wide open underneath. How many times are we missing the underneath by going for what's deep?
Yeah, you can't. That's not relevant there, Slay. Okay. That's 3-step drop timing. Okay. So that's 3-step because it was a reduced splits fade from a boundary X alignment.
It was going there regardless.
That's quick timing. Okay. So you're taking the snap and you're seeing the one-on-one and that's where you're going. Gotcha. You're not looking around. That's not part of that process.
Gotcha.
So again, that's probably how he's coached on that particular play. Hey, we got one-on-one with Io Manor and that's where we're going with it. Now, the only thing you're deciding there based on the release is it back shoulder or over the top? And based on what they both read, because it worked, it was over the top. But let's say that Forbes, who was the corner playing him, let's say Forbes was over the top of Io Manor, then it would have become back shoulder. But that's a timing play. That's 3-step drop timing, and actually there was a TE stunt there with Young the Looper, and he got in clean. It just shows you, you can get a guy in clean and 3-step timing will beat it. So, so he's not looking anywhere else. He's not reading other things and then coming back to Io Manor.
Man, thank you for cleaning it up.
This is why we love you, Cosell. You teach us every single time. So I'm just curious your take on now that we've kind of had 3 games. It's hard to tell with offensive line and protection, I know, but what?
2 games.
Sorry, 2 games. Yeah. What this Callahan offense is or what it wants to be? Can we tell?
Yeah, I mean, I think this week was a much better sense of it, and I think they made a decision probably after week 1. They ran the ball. They had really good sustaining success running the ball. Pollard is not a big back, but he's more physical than his size would indicate. He gets hard-earned yards. And when you have a young quarterback, you want to run the football. Look, you really don't want Ward dropping back 40 times. Now, this game, I guess he was sacked 5 times and he had 33 attempts. So, and I'm sure he had a couple of scrambles. So he did probably drop back 40 plus times. You prefer that not to be the case. So I think they would like it to be cliched, but true, balanced with the ability for the run game to at least sustain so that when you get to 3rd down, the playbook is more open and everything does not have to be 7-step drop timing, which really puts tremendous pressure on your O-line. See, that's the thing. If you get into long yardage, the timing of drops is 7-step usually, or 5 at the very minimum, and then the pressure on your O-line increases. If you can be 3rd and 4, even 3rd and 5, then your playbook is much more wide open, and that really helps your O-line.
And obviously, we're looking at their 31 third downs through 2 games. 21 of them have been 3rd and 7 or longer. So, to your point,
and that becomes an issue.
Yeah.
And by the way, that really reduces your playbook. Keep this in mind, guys. I know this for a fact. Fans might think that when you get to, let's say, 3rd and 8, that, oh my God, there's 20 play calls. There aren't. If it's 3rd and let's say 7 plus, there's maybe 5 or 6 plays that they practice that week. And Cam Ward knows he's going to get one of those. And the only thing that might change is the formation. Maybe there's a motion or a shift. But in terms of the actual concept of the play, there's only 5 or 6. There's not 20 plays you're choosing from. So, because I remember when I started working with Ron Jaworski, a long time ago, he would say, I knew literally every down and distance what the plays were going to be because that's what we practiced, Yeah. So, you're not, and you can't practice, 25 plays for every situation. First of all, you'd clutter one's brain. You can't handle all that.
Yeah, getting behind the sticks has been a problem. I looked at the 10 drives against the Rams. 3 drives, they had offensive penalties. All 3 drives ended with punts. 7 drives with penalties. Yeah, 7 drives with no penalties, and they scored Cosell on 5 of the 7 drives. Now, Cam Ward talked about the sense of urgency they need to have when they get near the red zone and score touchdowns, not field goals. But when they play clean football against the Rams, they did score 5 of the 7 times they had the football.
Yeah, the penalties were a big deal this week, and look, I was there, okay, and that was talked. Fans might think, well, they don't talk about it. Yeah, they talked about it nonstop. I was there. I don't have an explanation. Usually, there's almost no explanation, particularly for the pre-snap penalties when guys move. Who knows why that happens? I don't have an answer for that, but that has to get cleaned up because that just kills you. I mean, if it's 1st and 10, and all of a sudden it's 1st and 15. If it's 2nd and 7, then it's 2nd and 12. Those penalties just absolutely kill you. That's one reason there's so many. You gave that stat, Don. 21 or Brent, whoever gave it. 21 out of 31 third downs have been 7 or more. Yeah. That's one reason why.
Yeah, and Slade made a great point on this because the very first drive of the game, they get a 5-yard pass. It's 2nd down and 5. Then you get the man downfield. You get a false start. Suddenly it's 15.
Yeah.
And to Slade's point, that's a scripted drive that you just knock yourself out of.
Yeah, those things are. That's a real problem. But just so fans understand, there's no excuse. I'm not making excuses. Okay, there's no excuses in a professional sport. This is what it is. But it is being talked about and worked on. Now, again, like I said, I'm not making excuses for anybody because if it doesn't get cleaned up, that's when coaches end up, unfortunately getting fired. When stuff like that doesn't get cleaned up, because it always comes back on the coach. But it is talked about and it is worked on.
On the way out, Titans have 2 sacks in 2 games. Defensive coordinator Denard Wilson said on Monday he needs to bring more pressure. What are you seeing from the Titans pass rush or lack thereof?
Yeah, unfortunately, not a lot, and he's going to have to start bringing more pressure, and hopefully with Snead back. You saw what they did last week. They matched Snead on Adams pretty much the whole game, and obviously he had some good snaps and a couple of times where he got burned, which is to be expected. He's going head-to-head against a Hall of Fame wide receiver. But maybe Denard will start to feel a little more comfortable now with Snead out there to bring some pressure because they have not been able to generate any pressure off the edge with just their down 4. So, at this point, they've been using predominantly Jones and Oladejo as their edge rushers in their sub packages. Mm-hmm. Hopefully those guys, Oladejo, a rookie, hopefully he continues to improve. Jones, to me, I like him a lot. I think he's better inside, but this is what they have right now. So we'll see. But, that's been a problem, a total lack of pressure. And if you can't impact the quarterback, it's not a number of sacks per se, but they couldn't impact Matthew Stafford. And if you can't impact Matthew Stafford as the game progresses, he's just going to make throws.
Yes, he is.
And he did.
Indeed.
And he did.
What do you think about this Colts matchup? Tyler Warren is an incredible player, and it's fun to watch how they get him matched up on people based on how they move him around the offensive set.
They are really good with their personnel. I mean, people never took them seriously, and they don't take Daniel Jones seriously, but he's played great football for 2 games in so many areas. But they've got 4 quality wideouts. They've got really good tight ends, including Warren. They've got a top 5 runner in the league. They've got a good O-line. I mean, this is a good offensive football team. So this is a tough offense to play against. They can hurt you in multiple ways. And number one, you've absolutely got to stop the run game, as you guys know, and that's objective number one. But they can beat you throwing the ball. The numbers that Jones has put up versus blitz this year and first down passing, and this is where Shane Steichen's done a great job. First down is the best down to throw, and they are unbelievable through 2 games on first down passing.
Interesting.
Danny Dimes.
That's Slay's guy, Cosell.
Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes.
Yes, sir.
Another Duke, a Duke guy, Dawn. You can talk about Danny Dimes this weekend.
That's right. That's right. I covered him one game back in the day.
Cosell, great stuff. As always, thank you, brother.
All right, guys, really appreciate it. Have fun, Dawn.
Thanks, Greg.
Thanks, Cosell.
At Greg Cosell on X. When we come back, may or may not be funny, and this is kind of a throwback. You've probably seen this at some point, but just felt like we needed to play it. Need a little laugh. That's coming up next. 3HL 104.5 The Zone.
All right. Are your carpets dirty like mine are because you have dogs and kids? Yeah. You know they're dirty. You need insanely clean carpets. And the way you can get clean carpets and clean air ducts is by calling my friends at Zero Res. And for the month of September, they have some deals going on for you. You know I'm all about giving you guys deals. 3 rooms and a hallway special for $139, and then 2 rooms and stairs special for $129. So get insanely clean carpets with no harsh chemicals. They clean with specialized water, so it's safe for you and your family. That is Zero Res. Some restrictions may apply. Call at 615-535-9376. You can book online at zeroresnashville.com.
3HL 104.5 The Zone, 5 o'clock hour. We've got Big Savagery, Ramon Foster at 5:20. We'll talk Tennessee, Georgia, and Tennessee football moving forward from that loss. Also, Titans and Colts.
Yeah.
Man, Cosell went on and on about how good that Colts offense is. How multiple they are. First down passing. Danny Dimes has got it going.
On time, on schedule, like Coach Mack like to say.
They haven't punted.
That's tough. That's when you know you're in your bag. When you ain't had to tell the punter to come out here in 2 games.
Yeah, what's that guy making? Hey, I'm over here, y'all. I'll be over here.
Dude. Does he even stay warm?
I don't know. He got like a cooler full of White Claws over there or something?
He got to be testing it out. He got to be testing it out.
He's on vacation.
Yes.
Like he works all week.
Yeah, till Sunday.
Sunday he's off.
Yeah, Saturday and Sunday chill days. Playing on field 3.
Can you imagine the very first drive the Colts go 3 and out? Do you think the fans would understand how big that would be? Like
they may. There's going to be some Colts fans in the building too, though.
There will be. Mm-hmm. That is definitely true.
They love playing us.
615-737-1045 if you want in. 3HL broadcasting live from the 1045 The Zone Circus Sports Studio. Kentucky's largest sports book can now be found at Circus Sports at Kentucky Downs. May or may not be funny.
What you got?
This is a popular one. We've played it on the station, but I saw it again because it was the 6-year anniversary of this little soundbite. So I thought, why not, right? But first this. That always gets me. Throwback to Mike Leach, R.I.P., breaking down a battle of then Pac-12 mascots from back in the day. And remember, Mike Leach was coaching at Washington State. They were the Cougars. Check it.
First of all, what kind of mythical powers does a Sun Devil have? We got to consider that. I'm going to say the Wildcat's out. The Trojan, does he have a horse or is he on foot? Does he have a bow and arrow or just his sword? The Bruin, definitely formidable. Another bear up there at Cal. The tree, I imagine that tree's going to get chopped down. Unless we're going to go with a bird and somebody might get pecked or something. I don't know. The duck might lose interest and just fly away and get out of there, which may be good advice under the circumstances. The husky, no chance. The beaver, well, we'll see how long that beaver can hold his breath. The ute, again, we're back to, is he on horseback? Does he have a bow and arrow? Did he trade for a rifle? I mean, because if that ute's got a rifle, there's some definite problems. You'd have to get one of those Harry Potter activists to read up on how you kill a Sun Devil because there's a lot of outside stuff there. As far as a beast alone, a buffalo's going to be pretty hard to tangle with. I mean, a buffalo's utterly outstanding. Did I leave any of them out? The Coug will find a way. Clear-minded and crafty, a combination of stay out of harm's way and attack when you get your chances or your openings.
Miss him.
The pirate.
When we would have him on the show, it would turn into things like that. Like he would much rather talk about abstract things than football.
So there's nothing to do. Furthest away from football.
Also, it is absolutely crazy listening to that and be like, none of these teams are in the Pac-12.
I know, right?
Like, these are all Big 10 teams or Big 12 teams. Like, none of these are.
Well, Washington State is.
Yeah, holding it down.
Yeah, his team is still in the Pac-12. That's about it.
They're about to have all the states, remember? Even the states that aren't states.
Yeah, the All-State Conference presented by
Allstate.
Allstate.
Cody says, one of a kind. Emmett, did he mention a Bruin? Yeah, he said a Bruin would be formidable and that there's another bear at Cal, I think is what he said there. But, yeah, Mike Leach, man. Tennessee, Mississippi State coming up next weekend.
Great.
And it's funny, when we brought that game up, Tennessee a 9.5-point favorite as of right now. When we brought that game up, a lot of people started dogging Mississippi State, saying that was a fake win against Arizona State. Like, y'all can do what you want, but I ain't downplaying that win. I watched that game. Arizona State's a good football team. That was a big win for Mississippi State, and they hadn't had a win like that in a long time.
Yeah, whether Arizona
They're a good
State
team.
is a fraud or anything. It don't matter. You had a ranked opponent coming in your house where you trying to get out of the shadow of the Pirate. Hell yeah, that is a humongous win. That's a program-changing win.
Blake Shapen's playing well at quarterback. Brennan Thompson is a transfer wide receiver. He went for well over 100 yards, had the game winner and 2 touchdowns against Arizona State, transferred in from Oklahoma. Very, very good player. They've got a couple of defensive linemen that transferred in from like Texas and maybe Arizona State. I don't know. They're much better than the 2-win team they were last year.
Yes, no question about it.
But that's the thing about the transfer portal, Slay, right? Like, because back in the day, you could look at what they did last year and try to identify what is reasonable growth. Well, let's do that with Florida State. Was a reasonable decline 2 wins coming off 13 and a possible playoff berth?
Right.
No. And then they're much better now.
Yep.
It's just a crazy day. Like, you have to kind of look at teams on what they are right now and just erase memory.
And wait. That's why the AP looks so crazy when they come out with the top 25.
The preseason.
The preseason, yeah. It's like, yeah.
It means nothing.
At all.
615-737-1045.
Bragging rights.
At 3HL1045. The SEC is going to make an announcement on Tuesday. We'll tell you about it next on 1045 The Zone. And you got to get your snack game on. Football is here, and a lot of people, when you get nervous watching games, you need stuff to snack on. Daisy French Onion Dip, Daisy Ranch Dip, game changers. Maybe you've got your chips, you've got your veggies, you've got your wings, all those things, but you need your dip game in full effect. Daisy French Onion Dip and Daisy Ranch Dip. You can find them at any grocery store. Maybe you've got people coming over, so you've got the technology set up, all the TVs are in the right places and all of those things, but make sure the dip game is strong, and you can get that done with Daisy French Onion Dip and Daisy Ranch Dip. These are as delicious as homemade dips, and they are made with real herbs and spices and other ingredients that you would find in your own kitchen. You can't have chips without dip. Having said that, choose the best dip. Daisy French Onion Dip is the best. It's so great and the perfect complement to all of the games that you will be watching. Daisy French Onion Dip at all grocery stores.
What's happening, people? Time to get your health in order, especially if you can't get up and go to the doctor, or you just have time strained where you can't get to them. What about this? We know your time is precious, right? Your health is priceless. So at Medical House Calls, they offer primary care personalized to you with plans that fit your primary care need and different price points. Find what works best for you. This is me letting you know. From unlimited house calls, 24/7 telehealth, priority IV therapy, and annual physicals. Yes, let me underline that for you. Annual physicals, people. You know, school's back in. You want to get your kids knocked out before going to having to go sit in that long line to get the physicals? Nope, don't have to do that. You get consistent care from a provider that you know, and they know your medical history. So healthcare designed for your life. All you got to do is give medicalhousecalls.com a call at 615-838-2375. That's 615-838-2375. 7 days a week. Primary health care, urgent care, and IV therapy. MedicalHouseCalls.com.
Let's face it, buying a vehicle should be straightforward and stress-free, and that's exactly how Two Rivers Ford has been doing business for decades. This locally owned dealership has a non-commissioned sales team whose only focus is to find you the right vehicle at the right price without the pressure. So you'll actually have a fun car buying experience. Great prices, easy financing, and a non-commissioned sales team. Two Rivers Ford, the South's most trusted Ford dealer.
Good evening. It's 5:03. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the Circus Sports at Kentucky Downs Studios. Titans back on the practice field today as they continue their prep for Indy on Sunday. The Thursday injury report is out, and here is who's on it. For the Tennessee Titans, J.C. Latham, Bryce Oliver, L'Jarius Sneed were all listed as did not practice. Devondre Sweat, Kevin Zeitler returned as limited after missing yesterday. Jarvis Brownlee Jr., Chloe Mullins, and Kevin Winston Jr. all limited as well. For the Colts, first-round rookie tight end Tyler Warren returned and was limited with that toe injury. Wide receiver Josh Downs returned as a full participant after missing yesterday, and linebacker Joe Bocci with a quad and defensive tackle Grover Stewart with rest did not practice. In college football news today, the SEC will reveal Tuesday that all opponents for every team in its new 9-game schedule will be released on Tuesday. According to CBS Sports, the 3 permanent rivals will be referred to as annual opponents, which will be reviewed every 4 years. For your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once. On your home of the Titans and Balls, this is 104.5 The Zone.
Three HL 104.5 The Zone. What up? Hope you're having a great Thursday. Brent Doherty with you. Babsy is headed to the airport. She's going to Durham, North Carolina.
She gone.
Yeah, she was going to sit around here for a little while longer. Slay and I were like, lady.
Yeah, you probably need to get on out of there.
This whole airport traffic thing has been a thing lately.
It has, man. Like, that ain't what you want to play around and get caught in. Promise you that. Till you got the navigation system down. Like, see, it is a back way you can go, but I ain't going to tell nobody. Because it really ain't in the back way no more.
I remember back in the day, I thought the best deal in the city was valet. And I went with that for a couple weeks, and then, boy, those prices went up.
They went up again. What are they up to now?
I don't know. I Uber there every time.
So I just did it. I think it was 38 last year. I think it's up to 41 now.
It's 54 minutes from right now. Like, if there was no traffic, we could drive to the airport in, 8 minutes?
Yeah. And we right by the interstate. Yeah, we gone.
We're gone.
It's an hour to get there right now?
Yeah. Well, 54 minutes.
That's an hour.
Think so.
Dynamite drop in, Monty. That's an hour. You've got this big, oversized, 1975 looking Tennessee hat, too. It's like.
It was my grandfather's.
Okay, there you go.
You hit it on the head.
I hit myself on the head earlier.
It's in pretty good condition outside of this, there's a little rip on the bill right here, but other than that, peanut M&Ms.
Can you not talk while you're eating peanut M&Ms?
Yeah, I made that mistake with doing that right before my update, as you probably heard me stumbling through that.
You said you made that mistake, and here you still are.
Well, I didn't expect to be on the mic right now.
Well, turn it off.
You control it.
Yeah, turn it off, dude.
But you were talking to me. I'll just stay in town.
If you're just tuning in, this is what we're dealing with today. Slay Dog is here.
I'm in the building. Come on, fighting Trent Dilfers. We're waiting on you. What I plan to happen.
What do you plan to happen?
Yeah. Well, let me see how I can put that on your. What I
fix it without fixing it.
Yeah. What I plan to have happen.
Yeah.
This weekend.
You anticipate this happening?
It's a good one too, y'all.
Okay.
That's a good one too.
Okay.
Brazel. What is he now? He probably top 10 in the country in receiving.
No. He's number 2 in the country in receiving.
Thank you. Who's number 1?
So yes, top 10.
Texas A&M.
Concepcion?
No, not Texas A&M. Oh God, I forgot his name. Give me 1 second.
He's still eating.
All right, so
how's that man 130 pounds? That's my question.
Lord knows. But outside of that, I expect him to overtake the number 1 spot, and I expect him to overtake it by 100 yards. This should be a 5-catch, 145-yard, 2-touchdown game. Yeah, a couple of do balls get you out of the way. The problem is
one half of football.
Yes, get out of there.
Yeah.
The problem is though, Mike Matthews and Staley, they want some. They hovering, man. Like, man, it's been so long. It feels like.
The wide receiver position was such a question in the offseason. And we kept telling people, look, I understand the production level hasn't been there because of opportunity or whatever. Brazel had opportunities last year, but they're all 4- and 5-star guys.
Yes. At some point, if they just live up to potential and you give them opportunity to catch it.
Yeah.
So last year, some of the opportunities weren't there, and sometimes the ball was dropped as well. So not putting everything on Nico, and damn sure ain't taking all the responsibility off of the accountability off of the wide receivers. Like, they done a much better job this year of catching the ball and yards after catch.
On passes of 20 or more yards, Joe Milton 2 years ago, 29.5% completion percentage. Last year, Nico, 32% completion percentage. Joey Aguilar this year, he's 9 of 13. That's 69%.
Come on, man.
With 7 touchdown passes.
Come on, you all. Come on, man. A lot of them is him putting the ball on the numbers and letting his receivers go do the work.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like he's hitting them and they got to dive for it, so it ain't no yards after catch, or it's a quick hitch and they getting tackled. No, he's getting the ball where it's supposed to be, letting his players go make moves with it, man. That's great to see.
Zeph's got Brazel stats.
Yeah, so I was really interested when I saw this. So last season, in 12 games that Brazel played, he had 29 catches for 333 yards, 2 touchdowns. Through 3 games so far this season, he is first in the FBS with 5 touchdowns. He is second in FBS with 364 yards, which is his high at Tennessee. He's third in receiving yards per game, and he's tied for 12th in receptions with 20. That's through 3 games.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I
mean, like, NFL draft scout guys are now commenting on him maybe being the top wide receiver taken.
So I compared the stats to Jalen Hyatt when he won that Biletnikoff, because we've talked about how this offense looks like it did in 2022.
The thing Jalen Hyatt had, though, was the 5-touchdown game against Alabama.
I mean, a 3-touchdown game versus Georgia is not bad, but it's
great.
It's not bad. So for Jalen Hyatt that year, through his first 3 games, 18 receptions, 267 yards, 3 touchdowns. Hyatt had 5 100-yard games that season. So far, Brazel has 2. And he's got some defenses coming up that he could expand on that.
Mm-hmm.
Morgan Alexander is a guy that used to work here, and he just texted me and said, at the airport now, it's a nightmare again.
See?
Ugh.
See, that's why you can't play around with it, man. You got to get on out of here.
They need to go ahead and dig that tunnel.
How you feel about that?
I don't know all the details enough to, like, get political on it all.
Yeah, I'm not saying I don't want to get political.
We need a clean way into the airport. That's all I know.
No question about it.
Hovercraft, monorail, whatever you want to do.
What I'm speaking on is, like, sometimes I get claustrophobic. And sometimes the thought of, that's why subways, I'm trying to think.
You can't do subways here.
I think I've rode 1 or 2 subways. But I need to be above ground, man.
You can do light rail and run it along the interstate.
Give me that, man.
That's what Denver did.
Yeah.
And we went out there and we rode the light rail to the Colorado Rockies game. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't dig for a subway here with the limestone issue, but you can do above ground. Mm-hmm.
That little tunnel, dog.
Why do, like, mayor after mayor will not address public transit?
Get stoppy.
Let the next guy.
Yeah, get it stopped up.
The SEC will announce each team's 3 permanent opponents on Tuesday in football. The 2026 9-game schedule comes out on Tuesday of next week. That will be a thing for sure. But we brought this up, and, man, a lot of y'all, just blasted our phones.
Yeah.
About who the 3 should be. And I was surprised that there was a healthy amount of debate with regard to Tennessee. So a lot of people thought it should be Alabama, Vanderbilt, and Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was a no-brainer to do Alabama, Vanderbilt, and Florida. So it's going to be interesting to see how they make all this happen. Because LSU, for example, like, you could make a case for a lot of teams playing LSU.
Yep. When is this coming out?
Tuesday.
Now, something they added into that, CBS Sports, when they broke the news, the league will review these annual opponents every 4 years. So there's a chance that they could rotate them for maybe a school like LSU that's got so many.
Yep.
Which could be interesting because Tennessee, like you said, could be Kentucky, could be Florida, depending on who you ask.
I missed that part of the story, but I thought when I read it, like, you've got to be able to change this at some point. Because teams get good and you get – so, like, Vanderbilt could get 3 teams that are exceptionally good, and Georgia could get 3 teams that happen to be on a suck cycle. You know what I mean?
That ain't cool.
And so you've got to be able to move those things around because, as we talked about earlier, in the transfer portal era, like, you could be great or awful year to year.
You got to hit.
And not only do you have to hit on recruiting, you've got to hit on transfer portal stuff.
Sure do. Got to be able to supplement, no question.
So how anxious are you to see how they work all that out on Tuesday? I'm pretty pumped about it.
Yeah, I am too. I'm ready
It'll
to see
be a
what
big
that third team
talk
is.
radio day.
Yeah. See what that third team is. And I'm leaning to Kentucky.
What is so Vanderbilt? They always seem to get tied to Ole Miss and Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
So would that be Ole Miss, Kentucky, and Tennessee for them?
Yeah.
Georgia's Florida, Auburn, and
see, my thing is like the teams that don't have anybody, like Kentucky, don't have nobody.
That's why Tennessee was kind of the choice.
That's why I was thinking of
Missouri. I mean, Texas is going to get Oklahoma and Texas A&M. No question.
Got to get them.
Maybe Arkansas to go back to the Southwest Conference days.
Yes.
That would be cool.
Yes, you can throw Missouri in there with Arkansas. So it gives.
Throw Missouri in there with. This is where we are.
Throw them on in there.
The other part about the new
gumbo or something.
The other part about the new schedule I liked is the forcing them to schedule a Power 5 or a Power 4, I guess, conference team.
Yeah, as one of the 3 non-cons.
As one of the 3 non-cons. Because then like everyone, like when Kentucky plays Louisville or Florida plays Miami, now every other team's going to have to play a team like that. Thought that was an interesting add-on by Greg Sankey.
Yeah, for sure. The NCAA has officially passed a one-time-only college football transfer portal window as well.
Good.
We all knew this was coming, but finally got that done. And how about this? In September, I throw this to you. The Preds training camp started today.
Did it?
Nashville Predators. Let's go.
What they do? Go under the radar for that?
No, I saw a bunch of stuff on. Barry Trotz met with the media today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, look you up, Barry.
I love that guy. There you go. Big Savagery, Ramon Foster coming up next on 3HO. I put the Brent and Brentwood Jewelry and the Amamali family are there for you, and they're going to treat you the right way. They've got everything you need jewelry-wise. They certainly are there willing and able to help you with any of your gifting opportunities throughout the course of the year. And they've been doing it a long time, the Amamali family, for more than 50 years. Brentwood Jewelry has been proudly serving the Brentwood and Middle Tennessee community with exceptional style and exceptional deals every day. As a family-owned and operated business spanning 3 generations, they are deeply rooted within this community, from Salem's service in the Special Forces to his sons serving as local firefighters. The Amamali family dedicated to giving back. Shop local, shop Brentwood Jewelry. Maybe you're thinking about popping the question. Brentwood Jewelry here to help you with that. Let them help you take the stress out of selecting the perfect engagement ring. They can help you find a beautiful ring in your ideal budget. Browse their incredible selection of one-of-a-kind rings, or talk with their custom design specialists to create stunning rings as remarkable as your loved one. What separates them, man? Customer service and the relationships that you will develop with the Amamali family. They are exceptional people, and they've got exceptional products. They've got exceptional style, exceptional deals every day for more than 50 years. 7012 Church Street in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. Visit BrentwoodJewelry.com. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Ron Slay with you. Babsy is headed to the airport. She will be on the sideline for Duke and NC State on Saturday. Man, these weeks fly by in the fall, don't they?
Mm-hmm. They roll on, baby. Roll on. Plenty to converse about.
Big Savagery, Ramon Foster with us. You can catch Ramon and Will weekday mornings, 6 to 10 on 104.5 The Zone. Also, Ramon, the Vol Network analyst for UT football. Savage, your brother is sporting your jersey.
Yeah.
Man, listen, I told him he was going to get some hate for that type of stuff, man. I mean, I know the AFC Central folks seeing that one don't like the way that looked, man. I mean, but Savage, he's blood in and blood out. He's a loyalist to a fault. And I'm his brother. So y'all just be quiet and watch him and enjoy it. Now,
I always love it when we talk about you guys being brothers, because inevitably there are many people hearing that did not know that, or listening that did not know that. You know, it's funny, though, because when I lived in Houston, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, I loved the Oilers and definitely did not like the Steelers because of the AFC Central thing.
I know.
But once the realignment happened, it turned more to the Ravens than the Steelers for me. And then the Colts and all that.
I try to suppress my black and gold talk out of respect for Titans fans, because I know there's a lot of people that thoroughly hate it and hate them. But I do know if there was ever an opportunity for the head coach to not be there, there'd be a lot of people that love Mike Tomlin down here too. So we're the same. It's just a hate thing, and we need hate in sports from time to time.
Oh, for sure. That's what makes it fun. Hey, real quick, Slater said something to me during the break that Zeph brought up in my ear, and I forgot to go to it. But Jim Chaney is an analyst for the University of Tennessee offensive football team, and he works from the crib, right? Did you know that? None of us knew that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I had no idea that was it. I had turned it down. Oh, my bad. I'm in here about to whip it in the kitchen, man. My bad, y'all. My wife's telling me something. But I did not know that was the case, man, for Jim Chaney. But here's what I will say. That's so smart on Coach Heupel.
Right.
To get a guy that you know is a drop-back coach, that offense has to grow. And here's the thing about it's why I say it's smart for Coach Heupel to do that. It's based upon Ohio State last year. Yeah. Ohio State, I felt like, dismantled that offense. There was no other threat. If they put an umbrella on the back end of it, there were no options except underneath, and you have to, at a certain point, get more advanced with the simplicity of what that offense is. And maybe what we saw in Georgia was a little bit of that. I hadn't seen him, but he could do that remotely. He can be sitting down on his computer with all the balls taped and just give a breakdown of what he's seeing, how to attack Georgia. Like, that is a beautiful thing on Coach Heupel, man. That was, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, that was my one thing this offseason I was begging Coach Heupel to do. Give me more legs to that offense, man. Show me that there's an advanced part to where you can spread them out, do your quick throws, but also treat those guys as if they're preparing for the NFL too. Boy, I know Joel Platt hate to hear that type of stuff, man. God, I know he hate to hear that Jim Chaney's on the staff.
Yeah.
I mean, but here's the thing, though. Other teams have done the exact same thing, too. Ohio State did the exact same thing by having all those dudes. The godfather of them all, Nick Saban, he had head coach on top of head coach, on top of offensive coordinator, on top of anybody that wanted to be in Alabama's building, inside of his building, helping his team out. I mean, you're an idiot if you don't explore more to see how you would break somebody down. Or look, the way we lived in Pittsburgh was we didn't care where good ideas come from. If they help us win, so be it. I don't care who gets the credit. We win, everybody eats, man. That's what everybody eats, me. Like, that's where we get it from.
Big Savage Ramon Foster with us on 3HO. Yeah, was it Coach Pope that was talking about after the loss to Ohio State, they all got together and realized that they needed to tweak some things and to find better ways to do things, and they did. And
they did. Yes, no, I'm just saying, like, and they did have to do that, Mayor. I mean, you don't want to call that embarrassing what happened to Ohio State, but they did show you the different variations on how they broke down the defense at Ohio State versus the Vols defense, and you said, ooh, I want some of that. And then the other part is, man, like, he's aware that people are recruiting negatively against him, right? Like, you don't want to go to that offense, man. It doesn't prepare you to the NFL. They can't say that right now. with what Chris Bowser's doing. We've seen the comebacks. We've seen the slant. We've seen the different ways Coach Heupel has generated yards with his offense too. So, man, listen, if you don't change, you get left behind. Yeah. And I'm glad to see that Coach Heupel is trying to change. Savage, you said the same thing for when Coach Barnes, right? Yeah. He's adapted. Mm-hmm. Like, he found himself, like, probably more away from the recruiting side of stuff, but he's adapted as a coach, too. Like, it is insane to watch him evolve. I think Coach Kim is also in the same situation, like, smart coaches. And here's the other part. They're the ones that get the credit. Don't nobody know that what Jim Chaney said or not, but everybody eats at the end of the day, man. I love that. I had no idea.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope right there. Well, Savage, what did you see from in this Georgia matchup? One, first, explain how hard it was for you to contain yourself up there while it was going down. Second, what were your thoughts of that first opening drive when Joey was just on fire?
Man, I was containing myself. That was hard. I was just like, what? Like, shut up, Mo. Let Mike Keith do his thing. You will get your opportunity, and scream in silence is what I was doing. And like, it was so many nerves in that game. Number one, you didn't know what we were. I didn't know what Georgia was, and to see us come out, man, and just punch them and continue to punch and continue to just fight. I felt it. I felt it the same way I did in 22 with them. I felt it the same way with Florida, even while we were sitting in the stands and stuff. And that was how I felt after watching them compete. Now, the thing was, all the other stuff that everybody told us, and I told everybody too, well, the Vols have always opened up good. Well, can they do it again? Can they answer? And then they started answering. Yeah. And then Joey Aguilar answered again. And I was just like, oh, no, we're not just, a fly-by-night type of squad. And, again, we lost that game. Georgia's good. Yeah. But even Kirby Smart acknowledged they probably didn't deserve to win that, even though he's going to take that dub. He ain't giving that back. I know that much.
Hell yeah. That's what all of us.
He ain't giving it back.
Yeah.
But it just showed that we can compete, man. And as favorable as this schedule can be, I mean, if Joey stays that way and if the defense get healthy, it legitimately is going to be a fun season to watch it unfold, man. Like, Heupel's earning it and proving that he can recruit, that he can coach, and he can stand with the big dogs, man. I told people I left full, upset still, but I left full from the game, man, and knowing that this isn't a one-and-done type of situation is what the Vols are.
Right. So when you're watching this O-line, you watch them through a different lens anyway, but them also missing a guy like David Sanders, where you are in the season, Savage, like, how do you work a guy like David Sanders back in? I understand 5-star potential, all of that, man. But, man, Joey is staying clean back there. And they running the rock.
If you don't, he's gone.
Yeah, you got to.
That's a great question.
You have to, man. God, dog. Well, a birdie told me that Georgia coaches were praying that David Sanders played. Okay? And that was because they think high of Jesse Perry. My thing is this, the guy that was out, I guess that didn't earn the starting position was Sham Umarov, right? So it has to be a fair shake to give the spot back to David Sanders Jr. You got to do that. You can't lose your job just because you're hurt.
That's right.
That's sports 101.
That's right.
So he's going to have to get a shot. But the future for the Vols offensive line is high. That's the way I look at it. The one sack that you gave up was because of intentional grounding. Joey didn't get hit. Think about that. Against the Georgia Kirby Smart-led defense, Joey did not get hit. Now, I don't know if that's Georgia, but I damn sure know that's a hard thing to do as an offensive line as many times as he dropped back, too.
Right.
So I'm going to give a whole lot of credit to the big boys up front, man, and saying, yes, they did their doggone job. So, David, nobody, Savage, loses their job when they're hurt.
Okay.
So David's going to get back in, and Mayor, you were right. If you don't play him or he got to sit and earn it, air quotation marks, then he probably transfers out. Now, you also say to yourself, Jesse Terry's proven that he can play that position, albeit there may be a level up if you move Jesse back down to guard and then you move Wendell Moore back over to left guard. But the outlook of it is awesome, though. Is the way I view this one.
Yeah.
Let's just put it this way: it's a great problem to have.
Yes, it is.
I think you just pointed out what they would do, but I mean, if he's going to work himself back, or if they're going to work him back in there, it's got to be this week, right? Like, you don't want his first college action to be on the road at Mississippi State with all those cowbells.
No, you don't, man. Those cowbells. I had somebody tell me the other day, everybody got a noise ordinance and stuff for them. Like, Savage, I know you like real high up in the rankings with how like you connect with people. Okay, let me just brag a little bit. You, Mayor, like,
I know.
That dude over there to your left, he got a whole lot of connections around the SEC. Like, he don't call him Stanky, he call him Greg. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
he probably has some nickname that we don't know about.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? GS? You know what I'm saying? Like, he calls him something. He needs to ask Big Greg. You know what I'm saying? Big Saint. Like,
Big Saint.
How does Mississippi State? Yeah, how does Mississippi State get to do this? Like, nobody can really blow horns. The clappers, they don't have that anymore in the stadium, but Mississippi State can have cowbells. I ain't complaining about it because the times we've gone there, we've won. Tradition is one thing. Now, they hadn't eliminated the horns down, and I'm okay with that too. But that is the only noise thing that I think anybody is allowed in the SEC, and I know others have complained about it too. Oh, and baseball, like the Vandy Whistler, but like that's him.
That's one guy.
You know, like that's him. Like they're bringing in cowbells, so. If you can't play music and Sterl the Pearl can't get loud on the mic while the play going on, why are they allowed to do the cowbell thing? And I'm not hating on it. It's their tradition, but I do ask that question.
They did show Sterl the Pearl on game day. I appreciated that. That was good. That was good.
Yeah, Sterl a legend in this thing.
You know it.
He was, man. He was my favorite quarterback there for a minute. Him and Jeff Francis were battling it out back in the day. Titans, go ahead.
No, go ahead. That's where I was going to go.
Titans, Rams. What'd you see there? Penalties again, a problem, and I brought this up earlier, Moan, but they had 10 drives. 3 drives had offensive penalties. All 3 ended in punts. 7 drives did not have a penalty, and they scored 5 times in the 7 drives. Like, got to get clean on offense somehow.
Yeah, you do, man. And again, there's new starters. There are guys that I had somebody ask me, well, what do you do in those situations? Like, we used to just talk bad to one another, man. Like, keep your bleep on the side, man. This sucks. Like, it absolutely sucks. Like, the accountability side of staying on side and go to a player. Like, everybody want to blame Callahan for everything. Boy, I know that man back hurts. All these people backstabbing him. But what I'm getting at is this. Sometimes you just got to call guys as what they are, like idiot, like the white streak in the office. Like, don't be an idiot. Like, that's the way I look at this situation. And we all have those moments, but when your team isn't where you want it to be, the actual effort, the concentration to be good at every little small thing has to be at the top of the list. Like I mentioned it earlier, somebody asked me, what do you do to guys? Like, they go outside, bring them out for a play, show them, like, look, I will dock your pay, basically. Like, you don't get these opportunities too often. If you don't have the mental capacity to stay on side, then you help us lose. I'm not into that type of stuff. So I would say this to the people that want to blame Cali. I got no relationship with Cali. I just know there's some idiots around the NFL that do dumb stuff like jump off side. So nobody wants to do it. Lack of concentration, man. Lack of feeling that you are going to get your block done and you got to jump early or you're thinking too much about the play, those things go into it. And, again, I've jumped off sides. I've had my penalties and stuff like that too. But I know this, my pre-snap penalties were real low. Like, chant to yourself, on. Screw if they know the snap count. They got to stop it anyway.
That's right. That's right, Drew. That's what I'm talking about. So, going into this matchup, the way we talked about with Coach Mack yesterday, the way that Daniel Jones is playing with Indianapolis, looking ahead to them, like, they're humming as an offense. Anytime, I don't care, like, if you're getting lucky, whatever it is, you don't punt in 2 games, like, that's saying something, man. So, what's the thought of this defense, who has guys, sitting out, taking rest days, whatever it may be. A veteran like Snead, we understand it, but guys trying to get back like Sweat. Like, how do you go face this bunch, man? It's humming like this. Oh no,
man. But believe in what Daniel Jones has shown you and see if you can get that out of him again.
Mm-hmm.
That was my thing. Yeah, and I've been on the Danny Dimes train for a minute, man.
Right.
Like, I liked him. I did. I think he has a lot of good in him. What I would say to the people that have to play him is make him prove that he can do what you've seen him do.
Yeah.
Like, that's where I'm at with him is like, man, show me again. Like, if you that cold-blooded, then you're going to have to show me. Because the thing about guys in the NFL is, like, the way you stay around is your level of consistency and showing who you are as a player. And he's shown us that he's got a little bit of just, Uncle Rico in him from time to time. He'll trip on his own feet from time to time, and that's what you got to make him look like. So Jeff versus Vic Quinn got to be a premier backup this upcoming weekend, man. Can he get Daniel Jones off his spot to make him move around and do something silly with the ball? As much as I like Daniel Jones as a player, those are the things I'm trying to force him to do is be pedestrian.
Yo.
Hey, man, you remember when you used to trip over your own feet? Can you do that again for me? Like, I'm trying to see if he can do that if he's that cool again. But here's what he's got on his side. He's got a coach that actually likes him. He's got an offensive line that's protecting for him. And he's got weapons that want to make plays for him, too. For the first time, I thought we were going to talk about it on our show a little bit, Will and Ramon, or Ramon and Will, however you want to say it. We know who you are. What I was thinking was this. For the first time probably in Daniel Jones' career, he's had to fight for something.
Yeah.
He got gold booted out of New York and had to go somewhere else. And he got a coach that he had to go prove and compete with and Steichen. His confidence is probably through the roof. Shane Steichen seemed like he likes him. That seems to be a matchup that he'd love to grow a little bit more because he gets super friendly with the quarterback contract and everything because they won't have to overpay him because he's a rehab project. He ain't no $50 million guy is what I'm getting at. So Daniel Jones got a lot of belief in that Colts franchise. And to win a game the way they did last week, and he's got 3 rushing touchdowns, et cetera, you might have to do a whole lot to break his will. But if I'm the Titans, I'm trying to test it.
There he is, Big Savage, Ramon Foster. Catch him 6 to 10 weekday mornings. Ramon and Will, or Will and Ramon, whatever you need.
Yeah. Big Savage, what you in there cooking? What you whipping up? What you whipping up in the kitchen, dog?
I'm like Boss Man D-Lo, man. 50 flow, eating hibachi.
Eating hibachi.
I'm in here flipping homemade hibachi, man. We got plenty of vegetables in here. And we got some strip steak. We got some chicken, some zucchini, some broccoli, some onion.
Dog just doing it right.
We out there.
Doing it right.
You hear that last little part right there?
Yeah.
Some broccoli.
Broccoli.
Vicky Sue just walked in. Vicky Sue and Big Key in here, Savage. They better not be in here doing our handshake.
Tell them leave us alone.
They did it. I swear I'm fighting them, okay? Both of them.
I love it.
People around, man. Love y'all, man.
Love you, Ramon. There he is, Ramon Foster. It's funny. I've been wanting some hibachi for like 2 weeks, and then he just pulls that out.
Savage, man, and they do it. It's pretty good too. I snuck over there on the back end one time, and it was still laying around, so. Help myself.
I mean, why not?
Every time.
It'd be a crime not to.
Every time.
Can't just let that go.
No. Every time.
Star Thomas talking about Joey Aguilar and what he saw from him in the Georgia game. That's coming up. Also, we have Titans tickets to give away. When we come back.
Here we go.
Titan Ticket Thursday.
Go?
That is coming up. Titans and Colts coming up on Sunday. We'll give away a pair of tickets coming up next on 3HL. Football season is snack season. Do it the right way. Watch your games, how you do it. Maybe you have multiple TVs in your living room like I do. Maybe you just have one. However you want to do that, you do it. But make sure that you snack the right way. I want to tell you about a new obsession. Daisy French Onion Dip, one of the guilty pleasures during football season. Eating dips with chips, wings, veggies while watching the big games. And now, Daisy, came out with a delicious Daisy French onion dip and a Daisy ranch dip. And these are game changers. I've had friends telling me they've been trying them and loving them. And I said, of course you would. I told you. These are as delicious as homemade dips, and they are made with real herbs and spices and other ingredients that you'll find in your own kitchen. We're all watching games this fall. It is snack season. Also, maybe you're having people over. So you get the TV portion of what you're doing at your place and headed in the right direction and handled. You need the snack part, the snack element handled as well. You can't have chips without dip. Having said that, choose the best dip. Daisy French onion dip is the best. It's so great and the perfect complement to all the games that you'll be watching. Daisy French onion dip at all grocery stores.
We have a new Dawn deal for Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. It's for the month of September, so maybe you are out there and you know you need new windows and new doors, replacement windows for your old windows in your home. I feel you, and I feel you that it's not really the most exciting thing to replace in your home, but sometimes you just got to do it. And for September, Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville, if you tell them you know me and ask for the Dawn deal, they'll give you 55% off qualifying installations, 0% APR for 48 full months. That is plenty of time to pay off those windows and doors. And I'll tell you that Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville are the absolute best, the best to work with, the best people, family-oriented business. They've got lifetime warranties on all of their products. And then on top of it, they also back it up with a 10-year labor warranty, which is leading in the industry. Reach out to them. You can do it easily online or call them 615-249-1910. Ask for my girl Brittany. Schedule a free consultation. Tell them to give you the Dawn deal. It's PellaNashville.com.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Big Slay Dog.
Yo!
What you got over there? A little Pellegrino?
Little Aquapana.
Both Slay and I saw something on the internet that made us switch from Essentia. We both liked Essentia water. There was some class action lawsuit against them or something. So we were looking for spring water, natural spring water.
Yep. Aquapana. So this is, we used to have in Italy all the time. Aquapana. Just drink this on the bench.
Does it taste good?
Yeah, it's cool. Crisp.
Refreshing.
Like water.
Tastes like water?
Mm-hmm. I like the one you got, though.
What was that? Mountain Spring?
Yep.
Mountain Valley
green
Spring
bottle.
water?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, that's what that person said to do, so I do what I'm told. Titans Colts coming up this weekend. Zeph, do you want to give away tickets?
Yeah, we can. We actually have 2 pairs to give away to 2 different winners.
Two pairs.
Two pair of tickets.
It is Titans Ticket Thursday, and each Thursday before home games, we give you a chance to win a pair of tickets.
Zeph, just take over.
Yeah,
you got it.
Yeah.
Well, you asked if I wanted to give it away.
Well, I mean, I thought Slay might read it. But
I was about to.
Go ahead, Slay, finish it out.
Well, okay. Be caller number 5 now to win 2 pair of tickets to see the Titans host the Colts.
We're going to give one person a pair and another person a pair.
So 2 number 5s.
Yeah.
Pick another number.
Number 5 and number 35.
I'm not picking 35.
How about 73?
How about 3 and 5? They make 35.
That's pretty good right there. I'll take that. To
I
see
like
the Colts
73.
Yeah.
Because of Ramon.
Okay.
I'm not taking 73 calls.
So,
we ain't got time for that.
I mean,
it's your job, Jeff.
Just a line ringing.
Can you imagine?
615-737-1045. Call now.
Call number 13. You're calling number 28. You're calling number, I don't know.
I
forgot. Yeah. Thursday night football coming up. Dolphins and Bills. What do you think?
Dolphins and Bills tonight.
It's like 11.5 is the line.
Yeah, they finna slaughter the Dolphins. And it's in Buffalo. Like, ain't nobody got time for y'all.
So can I sell you on A-Chain having a big game for Miami and keeping it closer than 11.5?
No, but you can sell me on A-Chain because I do have him in my parlay.
You said no.
But
you gave that zero thought at all.
None. Because I got a parlay for him.
Yeah.
And he's in it.
It's like when Todd says, bet the Jets plus the 7. I'm
no.
Who's ever betting the Jets?
But I will say I just looked on my little sports line thing that our guy, Alan.
George?
No. AB. Alan Bell.
Alan
Remember
Bell.
when he told us about it? Dog, listen to this. Listen to this right here. I need to check on my boy, too. I ain't talked to him in a minute.
AB, what's up, bro?
2, 3, 4. It's four guys down that made picks.
Yeah.
All of them. R.J. White has +7. Jeff Hockman has +7. Brandy Cannon has +7.
The Jets.
And Todd Furman has +7.
I think all those other guys have it because Todd Furman has it.
I would have did it, too.
Yeah.
That ain't as bad. Listen, Todd Father is 4-1 in his last 5 picks in the NFL. So, I mean, you should roll with that. But also got hey, found one. Also got a
the heating and air guys here, and he was trying to work with this little bitty ladder, and he's not the tallest dude. And he doesn't have the big Peyton Manning head to give him some extra inches.
Yeah.
So now he found a bigger ladder.
We ready to roll now.
It's hot up in here.
It is, dog. So we gonna do the parlay?
You want to?
I would love to.
All right.
All right, Jeff.
What you got, Slay Dog?
This is what I got, man. Khalil Shakir over 43.5 yards receiving. He's been a primary target for Josh Allen.
Yes,
I don't know
he
if you guys
has.
have been watching. But James Cook, 50-plus yards rushing. Over 50-plus yards rushing. James Cook just got that new contract. He's ready to roll. Got a game up under his belt, feeling good about himself. Now, Devon A-Chain, 25-plus yards receiving.
I like it.
Devon A-Chain, 40-plus yards rushing. And this one right here, y'all, I'm going back to the well. I think they had him at over 24 or 27 yards rushing, so I lowered it a little bit. Josh Allen, do not do me wrong by kneeling on it. Josh Allen, 20-plus yards rushing. That'll get you plus 559, and if you're on FanDuel, you got a 50% profit boost to get you plus 837. So, one more time. Shakir over 43.5 yards receiving. Josh Allen, 20-plus yards rushing. James Cook, 50-plus yards rushing. A-Chain, 25-plus yards receiving and 40-plus yards rushing. Boom, bam, built.
Chelsea Messenger had, she's with you with A-Chain with the 25-plus receiving, yeah.
Okay.
She does a good job out there. Give her a
go,
follow.
Chelsea. And that's it. That's it for them. Somebody who told me online, TK always gets active too. He said take the over in this game. What does the over set at?
I saw some of the betting experts saying that too.
Really?
I did not do it.
Nah, I'm not gonna play around with the over, even though I think because I don't know what Miami's gonna do. The over under set at 50.5.
That's why I can't sell you on Miami plus 11.5.
No, you can't. You can take it. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
You can take it to 13.5, 14.5, and I still ain't gonna buy. 17, I'm getting it.
I love how you figure out what price you want, and then that's where you go. Do we have time for Star Thomas?
Oh, yeah.
Talking about Joey Aguilar during the Georgia game?
We can do anything we want to do, Yor. Who's on after us? Nobody but us.
We going to make ourselves mad?
I think.
Are we time travelers?
Yeah, we'll be tired of us.
He never was like he never overthought the moment. Like he always when we was down, he'll come and be like, calm down, we got this, you know what I'm saying? Next play, next drive, somebody gonna make a play. Like he always was saying that on the sideline. And just you got a quarterback like that, man, like it's hard not to go out there and play hard for him because you know what he gonna go out there and do.
I like it. I meant to ask Dawn Davenport if she was a time traveler because she said to Greg Cosell that we're 3 games in. And I was like, because he caught it and said, no, it's 2 games in. And then she was like, oh, yeah, that's right.
Cosell was on fire today catching everything, though. I'm so glad he cleared up that thing.
Maybe she's 3 games in.
She could be.
And she came back in time.
She actually is with college.
Maybe that's what it was. Cosell did catch a lot of things.
Yeah, I do it. I love what he cleared up with Cam Ward for me because when I was watching, I was like, and Ridley it made total sense. Open. Yeah. Like it was a timing route. Like it's timing ball. I'll get it there. Yep.
Yeah, if you missed the Cosell conversation today, go back and check that out where you get your podcast. 1045thezone.com is a good place to do it. Rate, review, subscribe. We appreciate you guys. Friday edition coming up tomorrow. We're going to have fun, and we always do. Hopefully you do as well. We are very thankful that you include us in your days and in your lives. We do not take that for granted, nor do we take it lightly. Hopefully we were able to put a smile on your face at some point today. Have a great night. Good night. God bless.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be you unless you was getting a shout-out to Misty from Bon Aqua. Way to get them tickets. Way to go.
Misty got them.
Yep.